Welcome back to Valhalla, everybody. You may notice that Jill might have taken out a loan recently. I didn't cheat. I actually replayed the entire game up until now. We needed to pay the electricity bill. It's Friday the 23rd. Oh, jeez. Don't worry. Jill's not in trouble with the Yakuza or anything. She doesn't need to be Mr. Shook Down. At least there's the load off my shoulders. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Got it. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting distracted. Have a nice day. Being distracted is probably one of the least things you want in this game. It doesn't hinder you directly, because you could look up a guide to see what drinks you're supposed to serve. It just makes her forget what drink she's thinking of. But there's also some dialogue that Jill has herself. And it's nice. $8,000 for electricity. She must live in Los Angeles. Alright, let's pay $1,350 for a freaking tree. Jill, can't you just go to the nearest forest and chop one down? Oh, no forest in the future, huh? Celebrate the bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. Sounds about right. Look at that, we still have enough. Kira, Mickey. Yeah. Anna's favorite character, probably. Maybe she'll show up again. According to the news articles, she might be coming back to Glitch City. I wonder what that's all about. Probably not, though. That was a nice day. The entire bar was just chanting. Oh, they said there's new things. I guess I'll just... Quincy, the mayor. All caps Quincy. They call him. Studies the possibility of allowing imports. By Lana Smithy. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that is strictly self-sufficient, with an import rate of only 8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. And that way, we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Is that really possible for a city to be self-sufficient like that? If anything, if you ask me, it feels like the mayor is just xenophobic. Naral, what's up? How are you? Anna likes her room. It's so... the little kitty. Oh yeah, this is Jill's cat 4. He doesn't talk, but Jill sometimes talks for him. 4. And Jill has a shirt that says slut. Can never not point that out. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. What? Mayor, this is not how you run a city. I think he's just losing control. Probably. I mean, there was a riot at the bank the other day. We feared for people's lives. So we decided to not steal all of the city's funds. Good. First step towards being a competent mayor, huh? I forgot to read exactly what the cat said the first time. What if I go to the shop and come back? There we go. Who was that Lilum? Oh, a very good friend. That's right. We actually spent the night with Dorothy. Oh, I forgot about that. Our boss hired a prostitute robot to spend the night with us. For emotional purposes. Nothing untoward, I swear. Brad, what's up? Oh, look at that. The birthday boy is here. Are we gonna do the thing? We're gonna do the thing. Happy birthday, congratulations. Happy birthday with salutations. Happy birthday, may your sky stay blue. Happy birthday to you. I already sang that to him, but you know what? It's now the actual day, so he deserves another one. Hey. Is Kira Miki the biggest pop idol in history? Well, another article said that she is the best, most awesome, and hottest pop idol out there, so I think so. Anna, do you agree? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilum being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human because they're immortal, and as such cannot really understand what it's like to be alive. Hey. But most of the Kira Miki fandom would disagree. They may be immortal, but there's still probably going to be a lifespan, like a not to the robot, but to their popularity, to their usefulness. if they can keep running forever, then why not? But at some point they may just become too outdated. I don't know. That raises ethical questions. They have personalities. It's just Blade Runner all over again. Do they want to die? No. Anti-Lilum people aren't, Anti-Lilum people are insane. To me, Mickey knows more about light than I do, and I'm older than this damn city. Richard Show, 55, told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard. Added Nacho, 6. A 6-year-old named Nacho. You interviewed a 6-year-old. I don't think that's his real name. I think he confused the question for what's his favorite food. Wait, he's a dog! Oh, so 6 times 7. Oh, that's pretty old. You're pretty old. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated about the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Nacho, the dog? Don't tell me. Nacho. Was that one of the corgis from before, or is Red Shiba's real name Nacho? I have questions. How goes the alcohol? We haven't had any tonight, but we did spend the night with a very nice little lady. Apparently. Oh, wait, I didn't read the, No, yeah, I did. Lilum receiving mysterious messages. They're hacking the robot androids! So, Detroit become human, basically. Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. We just started Nuki, sorry. We just started. We're ramping up the day, and we're basically just relieved that we're not running out of money. Sylveon's here. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. And I hope the stream makes you feel good, like alcohol does. My stream is basically alcohol. Just inject it directly into your bloodstream. I don't do that, actually. Don't even find a way to do that. How would you do that? Internet connection? Just put a little RFID chip inside you.
Hey.
You may have, for anyone who's just coming right back in, you may have noticed we got money. Jill made a deal with the devil. It's fine.
Hey.
Or rather, I replayed the entire game up until now. It's not cheating. It's just a new file. Yeah. It's happy. It's Brad's birthday. Everybody wish him a happy one, a good one. Hope your birthday's been good, Brad. Back off, human. I'm Nacho Dog. No, Nacho's a good boy. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilum across the city. Well, it's not October yet, but it almost is. Spooky Game Month. Reports say that Lilum across the city have been receiving strange transmissions with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. Uh-oh. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilum can't remember exactly what they have heard. But the most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilum could not record any of these messages while they were being broadcasted. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilum from doing so. Well, we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilum. The mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Spooky. Or a bluff. I don't know. Maybe the hackers are up to something. Medjed. I wonder, could that turn into something that creates like the in-game apocalypse? Hope whatever meal you had to celebrate with was delicious, Brad. Birthday ramen? Dude, I still need to try some of that. Let's have a cooking day. Monty, we're good. Now the sad part is, after we pay our electricity bill, who knows what'll come after. Is this game just her life as a bartender? Yeah. It's all about following her day-to-day life. Sometimes the days are fun, sometimes we get interesting clients, and sometimes it's just a mundane little, hey, can you give me the clean glasses from behind the bar? Can you empty out the arcade machines? It's surprisingly realistic. Good evening. Hey. How are you feeling? Lilum are soft and warm. Jill, what did you do with Dorothy? Actually, don't divulge that on stream. Never mind. Come again. You heard me. Oh, she's owning it. She had a good night with Dorothy. Wow, Dana just knew exactly who to hire. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? Compared to everyday life for Jill, or just, her current situation? A sad pile of shit. Ah, so normal. I still hate myself, I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. Wow, that is dark. Jill, do you need another night with Dorothy? Ugh. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. How much did that cost? Also, incidentally, could you give me the same amount as a bonus tonight? Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. Huh? I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go, and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said, enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine. Wow. So even Dorothy just covered the night herself. Jill's got good friends. Good friends. Oh. The Ni no Kuni comes out. The Ni no Kuni remaster comes out tomorrow. It does? Oh geez, I still need to play that. It's very good, I hear. It's basically Pokemon with Studio Ghibli. How did you get her number? I have contacts. I totally didn't have a number already from a prior engagement with her. Right. My mind is racing with when that could have happened. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know, you hear? The hug would be nice. Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though. Don't worry, Gil. I'll take a hug from you. Anna's gonna try streaming it? Oh, Nuki wants to try streaming it. Dude, I will watch you guys play those games. I need an RPG fix. Even though I usually play them, I'm not really playing one right now. Sylveon gives a big hug to Jill. Oh, I bet she likes that. Maybe Sylveon's a Lilim. Soft and warm. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Time to serve drinks and change lives. Alright, I will say as of this moment, Egbert the Gudetama is alive, well, healthy. I actually had him all day today. He has not missed a feeding. I saved him from being eaten by chopsticks like twice. It's been a good day. Just so you know. If you needed any sort of update about that, I don't know who nobody asked for it, but this is my thing now. I'm actually thinking of buying. Well, to be completely honest, I actually did buy the Eevee Tamagotchi from Amazon Japan. They ship actually directly to America and it only costs like $7. It's not even that much. What did cost a lot is the markup on the Tamagotchi itself. It's sold out. So I don't recommend buying it, but it's really good. Sylveon's not a robot. Oh, so just enhance then. It's okay, you're a person too. Anna says, you did kind of stream Ni no Kuni too, but you stopped playing because Kingdom Hearts came out. That's understandable. ManokAdobo, is that me? I'm the Lilim. You found it out. You found me out. I can't hide it any longer. Well, I guess if I'm outed as a robot, I can stop using my fake voice.
Alright, we're gonna do the entire stream like this. Is that alright? Time to mix drinks and change lives. Error, lives not found. Error, robot not
It's
living.
no use!
Nuki thinks that he has poor Wi-Fi for streaming. 1 megabyte up. That is very... Oh, sorry. I don't think that'll work. It'll look really bad. Shadowheart, falling asleep by alcohol smell. Hey, that's what you do when you have a lot of alcohol. That's understandable with this game. If you need to go to sleep, don't let me keep you up. It's nice to hear that again. Yeah, it feels like it's been forever since I last played this. Why is that? I guess I last played this on a Tuesday, huh? Did you say something? Did I? Oh? Gil Smug. Manoka Smug. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, it's you guys. 2 Virgilios. corgi? Whoa! I'm sorry, look at this corgi. Or sheep, what are you? This is... Big Boss, is that you? Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Big Boss? Aren't you a part-timer here or something? Solid Shiba. I like it. New code name. My other boss? You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. This is Nacho, the 6-year-old. Oh, jeez. Big Nacho. Boss, I'm taking my break. You just got here, Jill. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. When do we start playing Metal Gear Solid? Well, you see, we got Big Boss over here and Master Miller over here. You don't know it by Metal Gear Solid 1's codec screen, but really, Master Miller is just wearing a Hawaiian shirt underneath the codec screen at all times. The art doesn't tell you that. It's a little known fact, totally said by Hideo Kojima himself. Jill has left the game. Jill has logged out. Dana has forcibly logged Jill back in. So, what brings you here today? Should I give him... Okay, here's the question. Do I give him Solid Snake? I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. But I kind of gave that voice to Stella already. Or do I give him, like, Kiefer Sutherland Big Boss? Like, cause I'm already a demon. I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Is he? I don't remember the eye patch. Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? Give him Solid Corgi. Well, if Stella comes in, that's gonna be a problem. No. Actually, I gave her a slightly different voice. No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. You call me that nickname now? You're not familiar enough with me to call me that, Mr. Rad Shiba. I mean, not with Jill, but you're welcome to call me whatever you want, Rad. He's so cool. He's a good boy. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing? Part of it? I founded it. There, here. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Created a place where soldiers could be soldiers, free from any country. You didn't call it Outer Heaven, did you? Here, we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on Earth. Our own little slice of heaven. If this isn't the most thinly veiled Metal Gear Solid reference. Jeez. And you take corgis only? There's a Shiba. Do I look like one of those Safar bitches? Of course not. Like literally bitches. Dogs. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I. Oh no, that seems a little bit exclusionary. Sad thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Don't lie, you don't actually need that, do you? It's sad, but really adorable when a dog is missing an eye, because it's like he's winking all the time, but you know he's hindered in life. Hammy, what's up? How you doing? Solid salt. I thought it said solid pupper dance. Oh no, yeah, that dancing dog. That's what these dogs will do right now. If I had a way to actually like overlay these onto the screen and make them dance, I would. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? KK Ska. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot that's what the music was on that video. I'm sure these guys go to the KK Slider concert all the time. It is Talk Like a Pirate Day. Oh yeah, I'm used to that being around my birthday, huh? Yarr! Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. A manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. Bitter or manly, huh? What if I give him something that's bitter and manly? How about that? Or dogly? Dogly, huh? it's interesting. Like, when I was replaying this game, I paid a little bit more attention to how these drinks, like, they overlap with, like, the bitterness, the manliness. The guide I followed just basically said, use the most expensive drink imaginable. Like, okay, but don't you want to mix it up a little bit? No, Piano Man's all day. I don't know. Bitter and manly are the same thing, aren't they?
Hey.
Well, I mean, just because you're bitter all the time doesn't mean make you manly. Lessons in life. Okay, a suplex is 4 Bronson. What? 3 Flanergide. That's not Flanergide. 3 Karmatrine. All on the rocks and mixed. Yeah, pretty good. Wait, what did I make? What did I miss? I missed a Bronson extract. Can I just, like, add that after the fact? No? Okay. Man, this is a very strict recipe system. Suplex! Bitter and manly. Here you go. Here. Hiko, what's up, dude? Hi. Doing well? We're serving Metal Gear Solid dogs today. This is what we're doing. Just in time for Brad's birthday. It actually makes sense. You're playing through this on Vita. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you said that the other day. Dude, I hope you're enjoying it. This is a little bit spoilers, but I don't think anything too story important is happening today. Probably another regular day, besides the dogs. Yes. No. Yes. This is just what I wanted. Tasty. I want some more. Well, you gotta pay for it, dog. Yeah. This tastes worse than my own butt. My snake's butt. Wait, how did... You're a dog. Of course you've tasted your own butt. You know what? Why did I even ask? Yes. You wonder if story things are gonna happen today. Sylvian, you scared me. Oh no. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? Cause I don't think Dana's paid him anything yet. He's still in training. And he hasn't, like, actually started his own shift. Oh. A crab eating chips. That sounds adorable, actually. I want to see that later. Post that in the video link on my Discord. Your efforts keep Sierra afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can Boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though. Like the fact that we don't have enough balls. We don't have enough balls for everyone. You better be talking about tennis balls. You know, recreational spending. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. Yeah, but you guys end up just stealing it and burying it in the garden. Like, you can't count that as gone just because you can't see it anymore. Dogs, you need to learn spatial awareness and object permanence. I don't know. You know what? These are smart dogs. I shouldn't be assuming that they can't recognize when an object disappears forever. If we can't provide that, even that, then what's the point of even trying? Even trying. Now Hiko made a birthday card for Brad. You used your Vulcan Raven action figure? But you have a Vulcan Raven action figure? Is it like the one from Metal Gear Solid 2 that like shoots BBs? I want that to be real. You just like find it around the corner and it goes like, and it just like shoots an infinite amount of tiny little balls. He's wearing the solid eye. He can scan Jill's appearance. See if she's a threat. Wait. Don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all of her money like water. Hey, the bar's closing anyway, might as well. I don't know. Why don't you spend it on a cat fund instead? I mean, what with the bar closing and all that? What song is this? It sounds great. Neo Avatar. But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. Cardboard boxes, hey. You know what? Actually, that sounds like a good idea. That's pretty good. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper? A box of balls or a box of boxes? You just blew my mind. How do you ship a carton of boxes? In another box? But how did you ship that box? You got a really old Vulcan Raven from way back when Metal Gear Solid 1 was released. Aw, dude. Vintage toys are... They're interesting. Like, you can see, like, the technology of how toys were made back then. Yeah. The box of balls is 100% cheaper. Oh, you have experience with that, Anna? Actually, me too. Tennis, my parents, my dad and I used to play tennis all the time. So, actually, my parents' garage is full of tennis balls. Just in boxes. He doesn't want to throw them away, even though they're all used. Man, I should pick up a racket someday. Again.
No.
Need to find a cord around here. You can ship a box full of folded up cardboard boxes. Yes. That actually makes sense. You don't have a jar of balls. Sure you don't. Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? That seems very inefficient. Tied together. Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss, he's that kind of woman. I like how Jill's not even paying attention to the conversation being had here. Like nothing is consequential. I actually like this. This is a neat change of pace from the truth bomb that Jill's had in the past few days. This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know. Doctors consult doctors. Boxes come in boxes. Bottles come in bottles. Do they? Is it like at the bottle factory? Like, you guys know that plastic bottles actually come as these tiny little test tube looking things, and then they get pumped full of air to actually get the shape that they normally do? It's really interesting. Oh, as expected from you, boss. Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks. I'd be fine with being paid with steaks. Just saying. So tomorrow, you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir. Except that's a boss. A good steak is more valuable than money. Wait, what if they come with foil? Russ and Strauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. That sounds like a dog issue. Curses! You're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog. There's like 5 different conversations happening here. Nobody's ordered a real drink other than Big Boss. I wonder if she can strike a deal with the vet those Safar bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know, her smile is so cute too. So it's better that we vet for a vet? Yes, put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Dana, thank you. I had a feeling we'd be lost in that meaningless conversation for decades. I would have been fine with that, but still. You want to touch the corgi. You want to pet the corgi. Well, you can pet the corgi down at the bottom. Just reach out, touch your monitor with one finger. It's like one of those petting zoos or touch aquariums. Be very careful. Be very gentle. Pet the corgi in the bottom left. I remember one time I don't know where we were, at an aquarium or something. My dad went to the touch tank and just grabbed a little tiny shark out of the water. Like, Dad, that's illegal! Don't do that! You're gonna get in trouble! My snake voice is on point. Thank you, Nahiko. I've been practicing. Been practicing since, like, high school, basically. Does this game have an end, or if we ever a bartender? Well, the bar is closing in, like, a couple of days. So I'm assuming that the game ends when that happens. Maybe, like, around New Year's? I'm not sure. Pet the sea pancakes. Be very careful. He grabbed the shark. He just, like, took the fin and, like, whoop! I still... my dad's silly. And his birthday's coming up soon. I should give him a call. Oh yeah, I forgot she knew the dog. I forgot we had dogs here. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by, but I've got some errands to run. I've got a Super Smash Brothers to attend. Great, Gil can go with you. I can? Are you telling me, asking me, or forcing me to? You will. Ah, forcing me to, I see. I'll still get paid for the day, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. What, am I working for the dog company now? All right, Greenhorn, let's get going. Your eyes, they're rookie eyes. Ah. Oh, Gil. Can't catch a break. I'm close. Close to the end? Oh, no. Well, there's still many endings to get. I'm thinking that after I finish this game, I might go ahead and off-stream make several save files to get the other endings in, and then I'll just like start streaming from the load points of those files, and then we can see all the endings. Huh? Hammy has a picture of a sea pancake. It's a manta ray with butter on it. Oh my. That looks delicious, actually. The endings are worth it. You can get all in at once. Oh. That probably still requires like a full playthrough, though. So, well, I'll look it up. I'll look up a guide. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. Just wanted to mess around with him. Dana. Such a good boss. Pat. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's just the kind to not accept such a thing. He's the kind to just not accept that kind of thing, but with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. I can tell you're bothered by him, when you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. However, Rad Sheba stays here. You still have to deal with him. Did we get to sleep with the robot? Hammy, that was literally last night. Literally last night in the game, our boss hired Dorothy the robot to stay with us for a night. Jill came into the bar saying like, Gil was like, how was your night? Jill's like, robots are soft and warm. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. You are barely working here. Yeah. So, you having anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. Await orders. I still don't know what you do here at this job, but okay, I guess you're moral support. Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask how or even if he gets paid with money, or what he does, or anything about his existence. Betty. Oh yeah, Betty. That was like the woman that came in with the robot dude, right? Man, I sure need to get wasted. I fail to see how getting wasted would make you feel better. Sheba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap, we just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Yeah, I remember her. Hey, Jill. Get me a beer, will ya? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll. Sir, yes, sir. He's not gonna do it. He's just gonna say that. So cute. Even when he's not rolling. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty. I can make it big for the heck of it. Ooh. You know, I'll take that chance every time I get. How's the audio volume? I feel like it might be a little bit loud for you guys, even though I have everything set to how it is normally. Maybe I'm just imagining things. That man is you. That robot man is you with dogs. Just instantly distracted. Shiba! Shibas are cute. If I ever got a dog, I would probably get a Shiba, but they're actually really hard to take care of. They've been called the cats of dogs. Like if you take a cat's mind and stubbornness and put it in a dog's body. But they're so good though. I've said before on stream, there's this person that lives in my neighborhood. I see him walking his dog every now and then. He has the tiniest Shiba I've ever seen. And it's clearly an adult because it hasn't grown in months. It's just like, I don't know, what's the size of your computer monitor? It's like that small. Oh, big beer, let's go. You think by now I remember the formula for a beer. Here, let me just like guess it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Is that a beer? Yeah, no, it's 4 Carmatrine. I knew it was like 1, 2, 1, 2. I've made enough over the course of replaying this game that I know that now. All mixed. But we're gonna make it big. Hell yeah. 1 beer. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Hey, Jill, do you like beer? Like it. I drank a whole case with my boss, didn't you? I guess you didn't see that. The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. That happens. Actually, my office work overlooks an apartment, and I see somebody's balcony. It's just stacked high to the brim with beer cans and boxes. Like, I hope that person is okay. I hope their liver is functioning. Have me remember your driving instructors back in the day. Every lesson you'd be like, dog! People walk a lot of dogs around where you drive, where you live. I had this friend back in high school who had made some pretty nice crafts with him. Craft beer, huh? I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No, thanks. The last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. Yeah, no. Yeah, Jill, don't complain. You have less crap than your other timeline save file. I didn't buy as much in this file. I had to save money. You don't have your video game system. That makes me sad. So, how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up, for better or for worse. Laura Croft, you might have heard of her. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. What does that mean? Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets started over the littlest of things. Also, she just really, really likes to have lots and lots of... Okay, I won't say that. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with, even. Carrots, yes. Enjoy your lurk, Anna. Sounds like Sylvian. Oh. Okay, so you're a rabbit. Got it. Not a Lilim. I understand now. Okay, everyone, be very, very careful. I heard that you could literally scare a rabbit to death if you give them so much as a little panic attack. That's so sad. I wouldn't, speaking of pets, I would not have a rabbit. I'd be too scared. It's too fragile. Fun fact, Bugs Bunny's original voice actor was allergic to carrots. So what did he do to record, what's that, Vac? Did he eat did he just crack his knuckles? It's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit! You went out together and holy shit? Poor girl can't speak properly. Oh. You're still talking about Rabbit Girl. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. Oh. That's me. That's me during a stream. Leave it to the Foley department. It was just a fake carrot the entire time. Sylvian wants to get both a kitten and a bunny, so they'll grow up together and be friends. I'm curious to see how that would turn out, actually. Maybe the cat would grow up believing it's a rabbit. Would it... I've heard stories of people who raise tons of puppies, and they raise a kitten with them, and the cat just grows up acting like a dog. It's adorable, or like a Shiba apparently. If you get a pet of any sort, not just a bunny, please be responsible. Do research on what your pet does and what it takes to properly take care of them. A bunny that doesn't care about you and a cat that hops around. No, they don't exchange personalities. They just get new ones. If you get a big enough rabbit, it might work. Rabbits can get huge. I saw a picture of the world's largest rabbit, and it's bigger than a person. Oh, geez. Of course they get big. Big chungus. You know what? You're right. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard not to offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. Huh? You randomly yell, what did you say, whenever she's within earshot distance? Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Okay, you might actually give her a heart attack. Don't do that. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that, or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. Well, why don't we test that? Oh. You go out with her. Whoa, on a date? Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. Record everything. Or maybe not. Give the girl some privacy. Never mind. There's a big rabbit boy up at your local PetSmart up for adoption. Oh, wow. I wonder how long it's been there. Bigger than your dog. But your dog would still probably eat it. Ew. Yeah, please don't be irresponsible with your pets. Don't adopt a pet that you can't take care of. It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove that you're only talking shit about me. What, she likes it? Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. As opposed to you, deal. You know, these people have barely come into this bar, but I like their dynamic. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and gets uncomfortable. That sounds a bit mean, actually. Betty, how's that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. What if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Well, you definitely didn't leave. Shit, you're right. Yeah, don't manipulate people, Betty. Why you gotta be like this? I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. Red Shiba, where'd you go? By the way, he said his name was... Say, this lower girl, do you guys get along? Let's cut him off. Reddest of Shiva. His name is Radicles. I wouldn't know. We get along as coworkers at the very least. Oh. What kind of girl is she? Aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing. Slow? She's the kind that does the things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Oh, that's me at work. I really don't like to make mistakes. Really, really slowly. Like, really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. Oh, please, have her come to the bar and take away Red Shiba. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. I don't know, maybe it kind of sounds like Jill's trying to take her for herself. Just asking questions. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone just because you're both women. She's not denying it. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? A more assertive partner? Don't ship that poor girl, not behind her back. You know, they're trying to play matchmaker for someone who doesn't even know it's happening. Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. Oh, in so many words. Jill. Betty, Jill is perfectly fine at saying the P word herself. She's right, though. I am a pussy. Oh. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. You know, that one song from Back to the Future. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse. Who knows? Maybe you'll become more assertive after spending some time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. Like, actually, she'll unscrew my nuts and I'll just, like, fall apart. And by that, I mean the nuts that hold me together, not any sort of other nuts. I guess it's a possibility, too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Hardware. That kind of nuts. Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try and eat her out of there. Someone might try and eat her out there. I said that in a different way. That does not help. Nuiki's friends used to try and pair you up with people. Oh, you gotta make those decisions for yourself. You gotta tell them that you're your own person. You gotta make your own decisions. Especially in those kinds of things. Whoops. it'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Matchmaker, what is this? Tradition? Years and years of it. Yeah, arranged weddings, totally. Oh, why not see if she likes you, Aunt? You already tried to hit on her, didn't you? She totally did. Haha! Hit the nail on the head deal. You make me sound like some skirt chaser. No, that's Jill. She's not into girls. Oh. Just imagine a tiny pout on Jill's face starting to form. How did you find out? I asked her directly. You know what? That's probably the easiest way. Of course you did. She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. What? You don't know that. Maybe she's bisexual. She wants that ass. She sure does. That rabbit ass, apparently. Yeah, playing matchmaker. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. I've never even seen the girl. That? Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Oh, called out. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. Get me a fringe weaver. All right. Let's make one bloom light and one fringe weaver. Are those like really, really disgusting drinks? Bloom light. I think the other night somebody said it tasted like sand because it's like bloom lighting from old video games. I should stop mentioning that because I've said it every time I've served it. I'll age on the rocks and mix. Bada boom. And okay, let me fringe weaver. Fringe weaver. That's the one that's just this, right? And then age it? Maybe not. I'm resetting it. Hold on, I can do this from memory, I swear. Even more carmetrine. On the rocks. No, that's not it. Just mix then. Okay, let's look it up. Oh, it's both. Got it. You know what? Let's make this one big. Because why not? Okay, on the rocks, aged. Bada boom. Wait, what? It's not on the rocks. How to drink. How to make drinks. There we go. Finally. Yeah, bloom just like the PS2 era. I'm just reminded of that one VG Cats comic. Oh man, remember webcomics back in the 2000s? There used to be so many. I'm surprised Penny Arcade got as big as it did, considering that kind of era is gone. The one where it's just like the comic was entirely colored in brown. It's so bright, my eyes! Mr. Sandman, man me a sand. Make it the sandest man card hand hooked our hand. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems it was first developed at some video games event. Wow! It is literally just a video game reference. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. So like they're eating sand. I hate sand. It's coarse, rough, and it gets everywhere. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? I'm sure it does, but that's a side effect. Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? Don't ask that question right now. Jill is trying to recover from a bad experience. In more ways than one, I guess. There's still a lot of webcomics out there. I do follow a couple, but not that many video games ones anymore. Remember the quintessential video game webcomic of the 2000s? You know, the one with two gamers sitting on a couch and talking about games. Oh wait, that is all of them. It's funny to me that like Control-Alt-Delete got away from that format. And it's just, I don't even know what they are now. Kind of just everything. And you know, loss. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Like the habit of laughing at bad touch. Although thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. Well, people do pick up a lot of habits from their significant others. It's something you gotta watch out for. It's like, who started it? So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more, what's the word? Jaded? Ha! Oh, I was making a joke. Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis? In so many words, yes. Hey! I'm just quoting you. Oh, but yeah, I think I became all of that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How was that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. And whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. Sylveon kind of picks out typos with your friends. Hey, that's a little bit more. I like to pick out typos when it's funny. Like sometimes people type out a different word and I just say it with that pronunciation. Brad, no! Brad, no! Well, there is now a loss in chat, and I have now lost the game. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. In a joking way, of course. Of course. That's a fun way to do it. People appreciate that. Got 'em. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group only to find people who were in it because of a fad. For the memes. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were the dangerous, extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all of that. I don't look like a plumber, do I? I have a low tolerance for shit. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. You seriously never thought about it that way? That is something you gotta watch out for. When you get a new partner, like, you suddenly become part of their lives and have to hang out with the people they hang out with. Like, I don't mean that in a way of, like, forcing. Like, don't think of it as forced. It's just sometimes you just don't account for that. And you realize your life has changed in a very big way before you know it. You like the typos that are for the sake of sounding nice. Hello, it's Desert Pete. Friends. You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safe Art Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay for the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how much money dogs get paid. We had this question earlier. How much money does Rad Shiba get paid to just sit there and yell, "Sir, yes, sir"? It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Right? Exactly. Dana, please tell me how much you're paying the dog. If it's more than me, I need a raise. Nuiki's got a few things you purposefully misspelled because you like it. Just fun, force a habit. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. We get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow, and by we, I really mean her. Hey, drink some more then. Every time I drink a lot, I end up waking up at 4 a.m. Don't do that. It's not a healthy way to do that. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. There's enough of those in your hard drive, huh? Let's go then. See you, Jill. Bye. Please come again. What a nice pair of people. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. All right. Only allowed to take a break when the dogs are out. Come on, Jill. Not a dog person? I'm suddenly reminded of that Panoots animation dog person. It's like a girl's it looks like a girl's walking her dog and a dude comes up, "Hey, you want this free kitten?" And she's like, "Sorry, my boyfriend's a dog person." The camera pans down the leash she's holding and it's actually just like a dog man. And he's like, Is this a joke to you? Kinda creepy, actually. No dogs in sight. Jill says that's good. Well, Jill, when Rad Russian Blue Cat comes in, we'll see. We'll see how you treat him.
No.
Rad Neko. Rad Neko. Dude, I wanna see if there's like a DJ named Rad Neko. I remember when I went to Japan, my coworker that I went with kind of made me go to nightclubs during Japan. They love foreigners over there. I'm pretty sure I've said this before. Where is Snowfall? I can't find it. There's Re-Snowfall. I could have sworn it was on the page right before. I guess it's not. I was looking at like the DJ names they have. They're exactly as you would expect DJ names to be in Japan. Like DJ Neko 1137 DJ Kawaii Desu. It's great. Brad's allergic to cats. Uh-oh. Brad is getting Wiki's getting Brad cat ears for his birthday. Hey, as long as they're not real from a real cat, I'm sure they won't trigger your allergies. Also, that would be very, very depressing to have cat ears made by from a real cat. It's for the memes. You know what? Get a pair of cat ears that go over his Proto Man helmet. They could be like deployable. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Oh, having a bad day? You're not the one hacking the Lilims, are you? Eh? 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 Nanno to? Eh? She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. Let's try to cheer Alma up. She might like classic drinks, but what she really likes... Oh, damn it. I need to remember. What has she ordered in the past? For some reason, my mind says Cobalt Velvets. Her favorite drink. I should know this. I've been replaying the entire game in one sitting. Heck. Was it a Fringe Weaver? Was it a Cobalt Velvet? Crevice Spike. Crevice Spike? My mind wants to say it starts with a C. Oh, Brantini. For some reason, I thought that was Stella's favorite. Maybe I got them confused. Thank you, Sylvian. A Brantini is... Hold on, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! That's not right. I could have sworn there was something. Uh-oh, I almost served it. Maybe it's aged? Oh, it's everything, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh well. That was something that I looked up earlier. I guess I got it wrong. 6-aldehyde. A little secret. A little secret. Don't worry about it too much. And just for you, Alma, we'll make it extra big. extra thick. And a carmatrine. Wait, no, I'm missing a aldehyde. There you go. No! That is rocks, not age. I'm terrible at this. Don't worry about it. Damn it! Oh man, I can't listen to this theme without thinking of Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! Bada boom! There you go, Brantini. Yeah, got it. Hey! Huh? And this? It's on me. Drink, so you at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? Huh. So, how is it? Brantini, so you do pay attention to what I ask for, and totally don't just rely on Twitch chat. Wow, Jill, you're awesome. You have quite the fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, wanna hear a silly story? Always. For you, Alma, sure. Just, get a couple more drinks in you first. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. Your dad took you to a bar? Question for the chat, actually. When did you have your first drink? I was in college. Of course, totally already drinking age. Yeah. My roommates found out that it was my birthday, and the thing is, my birthday is always at the beginning of the school year, so it's before I meet anybody, so I didn't really have friends to celebrate birthdays with at the beginning of college. So my roommates were like, oh dude, it's your birthday, here, have a beer. I'm like, okay, first beer. Cool. Way to go. You tried wine when you were very young. Oh yeah, that is true. I did have a taste of beer that my dad gave to me at a party. He's like, here, taste this. I'm like, oh, it's gross. Ah, tasty. I mean, that's disgusting. I'm like, when I was in college, when I actually had my first beer and actually drank it all. Oh yeah, and there's that story I tell where when I was very little, I left a carton of grape juice in the car, and it turned into wine. So that's when I first tasted wine, technically, kinda, maybe. Just bootleg wine I made myself by accident. And Wiki said you were at a restaurant and your grandma gave you her margarita. You have a fun grandma. Brad drank in a restaurant with friends after people found out you turned 21. Oh wow, that's how you do it. I remember my friend when he first turned 21. We actually went to a pizza place of all things, and he got wasted in the middle of broad daylight. I'm like, dude, that's not socially acceptable. Sylvian likes the taste of wine. There are some really good wines out there, actually. I've acquired a taste, I could say. I've tried wine at a French place in Canada. That's really fancy and expensive. You ended up downing half of your grandma's margarita. Okay, wait a minute. Well, you know what? They'll give your grandma a pass. It's just, it's not, you know, it's kind of bad, but you know what? It's also adorable. Brad was not even interested in drinking when going out to dinner, but people found out. Uh-oh. Sylvian doesn't want to drink anytime in the future. He might be prone to addiction. Hey, drink responsibly. That's good that you're responsible. The thing with me and drinking is that I can drink a lot, but I really only drink with friends. Hey, you guys saw me on that Sonic 06 stream. Because otherwise, I'm just like spending money, lots of money, to drink by myself, and I'm like, I'd rather save it and spend it on video games. Like Eevee Tamagotchis. Alright. Nuki has a high tolerance. Yeah, we're in that high tolerance life. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. But he's your actual daddy. This is a little... I hope we're not getting another depressing story from Alma. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a Brantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. Alma. That story's still a little bit questionable, but surprisingly wholesome. A little bit. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brentini girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. Besides the making you act like you're dating him part. Me personally is kind of conflicted about that, but I guess it was all in good faith. I guess? Brad found out where you can get honey Jack Daniel. Oh, I've seen that before. I've been curious to try that out. Last time you got Everclear, you used it to blow fire. Oh, jeez. PK fire! Yeah, don't. Ooh, that's very strong alcohol. Drink responsibly, people. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly. Oh, deflating. My grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So what is it? What's the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boon? What? That's happening? Can I see it? No. Localized entirely in Glitch City. Alma deflating. No, she seems as bubbly as ever. Huh. Nuiki says your friend wanted to. You and your friend drank to see if you wanted to get drunk. If you got drunk, but your friend got drunk and wobbly after you drank the same amount. That was me on my birthday, actually. My friend Carlos tried to get me drunk. I ended up drinking a giant 36-ounce glass of margarita. They had those at a local bar. And 2 margaritas after that. And I had a rum and coke earlier that night. I gotta have the Catherine drink, you know. I was mostly fine. Mostly. I have a high tolerance. I was drunk, but not as much as my friend. Not as much as Carlos. He got kind of messed up after like half the margarita. I was concerned, actually. He spent the night at my place. He slept on the couch. Jeez, we like to be responsible. Hika was drinking a lot. Then you really exaggerated and thought it was best to keep your distance from the alcohol. That's good. Stay responsible. Sylveon says, bubbly? Now they know what I'm looking at. Her personality. Nah, that's old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me.
Hey.
This music scares me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Then you'll really deflate. Her hair is cool, isn't it, Anna? I actually want to draw. I want to draw like somebody with Alma's hair. Also, welcome back, Anna. How you doing? Like, the character designs in this game are top notch. I need to get back into drawing. I told myself I would draw Misako from River City Girls and all these characters from Valhalla. I want to draw so many things. Art stream. You like the little swoosh, the little Danganronpa protagonist swoosh. How about that? She's ready to fire some truth bullets. Silly Alma, tricks are for kids. I've been feeling like utter shit for the last couple of days. You couldn't make me feel worse. Try me. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Wow. I mean, guys, the facts are the facts. Sylveon really wants to play River City Girls. It's planned. Oh yeah, I've been playing. It's fantastic, Sylveon. I recommend it. Definitely. I might end up playing that with some other people. I've been like showing it to other people, trying to force them to play co-op. It's a fun time. I love it. Anna's gonna buy it tonight. Do it! Brad's working on a drawing of Kyoko. Oh, what if we make it a collab? Dude, I'll draw Misako, you draw Kyoko, and we'll put them together. Yeah, that could be so cool. Let's do it. Does it have online co-op? Unfortunately, no. But if you're going to buy it on a PlayStation 4, I don't know if you, I don't think you have one. But if anybody who out there who wants to play it online, the PS4 has this feature where you can play local co-op games online. This is like the sixth time I've said that on stream, but I want to advertise this feature because it's actually kind of cool. No PlayStation. Oh, I'm sorry, Sylvia. Actually, there's this software called Parsec that lets you play PC games over the internet that are local co-op. I've been meaning to try that out. I heard it's good. I really need to try that. Hey, Brad, let's try it out. Now, Hiko's gonna buy it for PS4. It's great. Way Forward makes good games. They actually just came out with a new Shantae game today, but it's only on iPad. It's only on Apple devices. I have an iPad, so I could play it. I think I'll wait for the full release on Switch or Steam, though. Parsec makes your PC go all weird. Oh, you tried it, huh? Oh. Well, there's a... I don't know what to say, but I wish there was, like, a standardized software for playing these games online, co-op. Parsec looks like it could be that thing. It just needs a little bit more work, huh? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. About her sister. Whop. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. And Alma turned out pretty good. She's a programmer. She makes mad money. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. Diana! Alma, you better go set that woman straight. What's she thinking? Just to go hack her husband. Maybe her husband's a Lilim. What? What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well, sounds like a piece of shit. What the hell? Holy crap. Anna says this Pocky's making your stomach hurt. That was a bad idea. Anna, no! Drink water. Flush it out. Also, I'd be very sad if Pocky made my stomach hurt. I would just keep eating the Pocky and hope it got better. Like, coat my entire stomach with crackers, and maybe that'll fix everything up. You'll probably be playing Friday the 13th with Jesse tomorrow. Oh yeah, he usually plays that on Fridays, huh? I would hang out more for those, but I'm very busy at work these days. Wasn't there a robot lady? She's not here today, but maybe she'll show up later. There's a lot of robot ladies. Well... Huh? He reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh, no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. That bad? Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they made a mess out of the whole place. Fernando and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. Oh, jeez. Your sister sounds like a piece of work. I don't even begin to be qualified to give you advice on that, Alma. But holy shit, is that complicated. Oh. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I start scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Oh. I don't know. It sounds like Diana barely recognizes that she has kids herself. Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids because I'm not broke. Not because but I'm not broke just because I have refused to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore! Ah! Damn. Jesus. Yeah. Feel better, Alma? You let it all out? Oh boy. Yeah, these situations are kind of a mess. There's a lot of times where you can't do anything to help, and times you need to wait it out. That's the truth. It's sad, but it's just sad. Top tier performance, thank you. Now we wait to see if my neighbors try to knock on the door and see if I'm okay. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? You just did. Being a good listener. Jill, you're a good friend. Eh? Voice acting 1,000. I don't think Skyrim levels go that hard. I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell, though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. Alma, I'm sure you yelled loud enough that your family heard it from across the city. I can't tell my mom your daughter is a slut. I needed to get all this off my chest, you know? Okay, Alma, I have an idea. I got the perfect shirt that you should give to your sister. It's hanging in my apartment window right now. Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. No pun intended. It's swollen as fuck. Okay, pun intended. Jill, please. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Huh. That's kind of beautiful, actually. Oh my. Is that what you call your bra? Is everyone in your family as busty as you? Alright, who's the drunk one here? The worst offender is my... Actually... Oh, extra thick. The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding. Thick. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. Isn't that the child? She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. So almost everyone. I see. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. What? Oh, jeez. Extra thick. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. What does that mean? They get more? Nani? They get bigger? You're concerned. I'm concerned. What is my stream coming to? Dummy thick dad. What is this game? Anna, you have not begun to see what this game is capable of. Brad is proud of his chest. It's gotten bigger. That's because you've been doing all those push-ups, dude. Saido chesto. It's all muscle, man. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Well, can you not look at her? Jill is cute. Good enough skin and hair, I guess. Jill's hair is amazing. You've seen it in the breaks. It's all nice and long and flowing, and oh my gosh, I want to draw Jill. And it says no comment. This game does that. Don't worry about it. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Shrimp cocktail. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? Alma, you're a good person. If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? Alma, you're supposed that's the point of the dating part and the before the wedding part. That is your chance to find out what kind of person they are. If you don't know that, you're not ready for marriage. What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? Okay, that's a little bit different. If there's a burst of abuse, that's pretty much end it now. Sylvia needs to redraw Jill sometime. Ooh, I'd love to see that. Let's all have a little drawing day. I really want to do an art stream again. I bought this drawing tablet for a reason. You never saw the first rendition. Jill. Yeah, totally. Real draw. What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. And that would be a sight to see. He would have to be like the perfect man. Hey! Am I lying? No. Well, there are things best kept as unspoken truths. There's that deflation again. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. He'll know when the time comes. Oh. Can I give Alma a hug? Hey, I'm a programmer. You wanna write some Java sometime? I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. Another Brandtini? What can I get you? Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. Alma asked for something cold and with alcohol. Cold with ice. Now, does a Brandtini have ice? No, it doesn't. But still, though. Let's see. Something cold with alcohol. Piano woman? No, that's aged. Piano man. It's cold. It's got alcohol. Would she like it, though? She likes sweet drinks. Aldehyde is the substitute for sugar. Sugar. Got it. Hug Alma. Oh, there you go. Bragging hugger. Nice. No, don't CQC me. That's the wrong stream. And let's go with Piano Man. Sing me a song on the Piano Man. How many times has somebody sang that on a stream of this game? I wonder. Too many. On the rocks and mixed. Pretty good. Here you go. Thanks, I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Don't ask. Oh, come on. You heard my problems. I want to help you too. Are we gonna get a little nice all-out attack panel with Jill screaming to the heavens? Don't worry too much. Don't ask. Don't overdo it. Don't even try it. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Whoa! Oh man, I want to see a Christmas party in the game. Hell yeah! Sure, something tells me this mega Christmas is gonna be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Aw, you don't want to spend Christmas with your family? Not after that story, I guess. Mark, ManokAdobo, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? What do you say about my mama? Irvin Aaron, also welcome back to the stream. What the freak is up, gamer? Gamers, rise up! A little bit of venting from Alma here. Valhalla, Cyberpunk bartender action. If you don't know this game, I'm a bartender. I listen to people's problems. I serve them drinks. I get them drunk. That's the whole lowdown. And, We've just invited our friend here to the Christmas party. It's almost mega Christmas. It's actually December 24th in the game right now. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Question of the day, apparently. When is the first time you had a taste of alcohol? Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. Oh, I got one right here. Hold on. Beep. Oh, wait. Yes. She wants to get a chicken, huh? Oh yeah. Looks like I'm going home with Alma tonight. What? But then I'll be dinner. What? Huh. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. I sure won't. Gotcha. Huh. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Hey, this is getting a bit personal. Alma, please. Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Oh no, my chicken doesn't have legs. He just has Kirby feet. Nuki's first legal taste. You were 18 in Cancun. Ooh. Yeah, it is. A lot of people just like go down to Tijuana to drink legally for the first time. They have their sweet 18s. The thighs. Sylvian likes the chicken wings. I like boneless wings. Regular wings are a bit of a hassle, but I'll eat them. They're delicious. I actually had chicken parmesan for dinner. My chicken doesn't have legs. He has little feeties, little Kirby feets. Really? I like breast better. Of course you do. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. I feel like chicken breast is hard. It's easy to mess up because what happens is it's such a big chunk of meat that it's easy to make it overcooked and dry. So I'd rather go for legs. I used to eat so many drumsticks as a kid. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs and a lot less messy. Are we still talking about chicken? Dana, it's not what you think. Chicken parm for dinner and didn't even invite Erwin. I'm sorry, Erwin. Maybe next time. It was only one serving. The legs and breast debate hasn't always been about chicken. Oh, I'm sure we were talking about that. Nick will make me some delicious breasts one day. Well, it apparently runs in Alma's family. What am I even talking about anymore? Oh, you silly girls. Boss? You're there talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best part are the wings. Oh, so you do know what the conversation was about. Dana is right. Oh yeah, the wingy wings. Okay, sure. Buffalo wings, 50 cents. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. Oh, but that's me. You know what, Dana? I'm hanging out with you for a little bit. Wings are overpriced. You know what? They are, but when you can get a really good sale, like when a restaurant's doing a special, like why not? Stock up, hell yeah. You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. Yes, I heard the chicken's name was ManokAdobo. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? She has one right now? Hold on, I can make this happen. I've got just the thing for it, actually. Where is that emote? I actually have, if you guys don't have Better Twitch TV installed, or Frankerface Z, I have a lot of emotes on there, actually. Like this one. Manoka Rip. This stream is all about me today, baby. Oh, so immersive. There you go. She's carrying it in her robot hand. Pro gamer moves, spicy wings from spicy chickens. Am I a spicy chicken? Yes. She got them from Senpai Colonel Sanders. She's been playing... Oh no, she's been playing the KFC dating game. Definitely. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because I've been at work all day? Honestly. Because, Jill.exe has stopped responding. She already beat the KFC dating game. It's not even out yet. Oh, mind meld. Thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Elna. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. But it'd be cooked otherwise. Great. I'll expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. We're having the party here, huh? Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. Yoink. Dana, you left your chicken. You want it still? No? Alright, here you go, Alma. Yes! She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice, nice. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed up order and that's why she left them here. Nah, she just wanted us to have a little snacky snack. Erwin just stopped a little bit for a few minutes before bed. You gotta get early for work. Alright, Erwin, don't let me keep you up. Be responsible. Do the responsible thing. Don't drink before bed. Like these characters are. Yeah, thanks for joining. Have a good night. I keep mind melding with the game, apparently. This keeps happening to me when I play visual novel games, Brad. You don't even know. When I play Danganronpa or Ace Attorney. I should be a writer for these kinds of things. I should just make my own visual novel. She usually orders stronger stuff? Oh, don't tempt me. I can take level 6 out of 6 spice at the local spicy Dan Dan noodle place. Hell yeah. I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Huh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's the answer. Too late for Erwin. You got 5 White Claws down. Ugh. Well, drink plenty of water before you go to bed, please. At least first. That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. That's okay. As many lesbian jokes as I make about Jill, she actually is bisexual, so. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? Oh, we were talking about that aspect. What if they were chickens? Decent enough. Yep. Huh. No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well-dressed. I don't know, you can put ranch dressing on a chicken. How about that? Alma, please. Alma, please. Notice me, senpai. I got writing skills, art skills, programming skills. I basically am a one-man visual novel team. Damn it, Brad, you're right. You mind helping me out with the backgrounds? Maybe the story cutscenes. Nuiki would love to play a game I make. Ooh. I'll get on that. I'll just download Tyranno Builder or whatever. Or Pyrite. Pyrite. That's the Phoenix Wright. That's the Phoenix Wright Python script. What am I thinking about? RenPy. That's the one. If they go out on iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too. Onagai muscle. But sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. 'Cause every lady's crazy for a sharp-dressed man. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. Brad, thanks for the host. Ask Sushi to paint the backgrounds. Sushi pizza. Hell yeah. No, Sushi's only good at drawing pictures of herself. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turned out to be spicy. Oh, they're not so mild after all, huh? I really like chicken wings that are they're mild at first and then they just hit you over time and have that lingering effect. I don't want it to just hit you at once. That's just pain. But if it just grows and grows, it's tingly and fun. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Let's get her something to help with get over the spiciness of the wings. I know just the thing, Alma. Just let me Just let me get you something special. Huh? One of these, 2 of these, or 3 of these, 5 of these, and mix it up, baby! There it is! I hope that you like your drink to be on fire, okay? Flaming Moai. Actually, it's coping with spiciness, but it's on fire. Maybe it still works. Here you go. Chill. What? What? You wanted something to cope with the spice. I'm this close to throwing it in your face. Mission accomplished then. Alright, so, next question. Whoops. I guess that didn't count. I heard that you can serve that anytime that somebody just asks for anything. I thought it applied. Oh well, another time. It's actually on fire. Don't throw that. You might start arson at the bar. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? Oh, asking the right questions, Alma. Just pierced through her rock-hard shell. She meant an on-the-rocks drink. Ah. What if I just, What's up, Alma? Oh, I have to do this all over again. Nadato. Maybe that was a bad idea. Too late. Okay, we did it already. So, goodbye. Too bad. Totally didn't cheat. Brantini time. We actually did not lose that much progress. It was a while ago, but control speeds it up very fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 Carmetrine, all aged and mixed. There you go. Disappointed! I did not load. Chat, look the other way. Speedrun, go!
Bang, bang.
Something cold with alcohol. I know I served you a Piano Man. I know exactly what I did. Don't think I don't remember. Doop boop ba da da. Beep bop boop bop bop. Beep bop boop bop bop. Bop boop beep. Bop. Boop it up.
Bang, bang.
Look at these strats. Bullet speed. Alright. Look at that. We caught up. Let's give her something to help her get over the spiciness of the wings. Another Piano Man. Sure, why not? It's on the rocks. I just made this drink. You think I'd know how to make it again? Bada boom. Here you go.
Damn.
No more spice, but I have other problems now. Alright, so, next question. What kind of girl do you like?
Somehow I knew. You first.
Sorry, I don't swing that way.
Sorry, Jill. Damn.
Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but...
Is Jill cute and cool? You know she is.
No, I prefer men in my bed. Not you.
Shit. Just calm down.
I guess I like girls with, like, colored hair? With a little ahoge? And glasses? And a sweater.
This chick looks like Catherine. Oh yeah, that observation's been made before, Halucha. Catherine, from Catherine. Well, Catherine with a K, though. But significantly, well, I can't speak as to Catherine's personality in the new Catherine. But significantly less down to business. She's a lighthearted, bubbly girl. Subtle, very subtle. Grr.
Light-colored hair? Like mine?
Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. She's Catherine meets Catherine. From what I played of the demo of Catherine Full Body, K Catherine, they lightened her up a bit. There's a part where she's like, "Oh, remember this photo that from the Christmas party?" And she's like in full cheerleader getup. Like, holy crap. Holy crap.
What about white, like your boss?
Maybe? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you?
Sorry, it's just that when she got here with that bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling.
I just really like chicken. What of it?
Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Well, Dana's a cut above the rest. She's a good boss. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. Oh, now it's Jill's turn to deflate. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Smooth, Jill. Real smooth. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I wouldn't ever let you go. Oh, Jill's playing this off real nice. Alma can't tell if she's kidding or not. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last days? Oh, look at that! Look at that! She's buttering Jill up so that she'll open up. At least she's honest. Hey, Alma's a good egg. What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You heard my problems so many times. Now I want to help you. Oh. Come on, come here. Eh? I told you to sit here. Come on. Yeah, what? Hey. Don't get her all flustered. The bucket stays there. Wow, what the hell? This is wrong. I'm looking at myself in third person. Now Alma's the bartender. Whoa, look at Jill. Look at she. I like her. Oh, face reveal. What are you? All right then. Now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. It's got ID tags and everything. What, you think you're Devin? You can't hack that shit. I see. Okay then, I move this here. Whoa. Addison. What did you do, Alma? Wait, you hacked it, didn't you? You're Alice Rabbit. You just made Alice Rabbit pop up. Wow. Now it works for you, for me, and that dog in the Hawaiian shirt. Can you at least block him out? Why with him too? He's a dog. I'm in a fucking Hawaiian shirt? Right. And how did you even manage to... Hacker. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hacker. Right. Oh, Alma. Alma doing fun things. Now we changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made it too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. Wow, Jill fit. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. No, honestly, if you're someone who's like barely getting into college, it will hit you like a brick. Even if you got straight A's in high school. I know, that was me. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be easy. Nope. Everybody's smart. Perfect grade Gundams. Oh, yes. Get lots of those, Jill. You can build it in your apartment. Hell yeah, I actually did get a perfect grade the other day. I do not have time to build it right now, but I like having it because it was on sale. How Luchadorable's crashing hard. Have a good night. Oh, well, have a good night, How Lucha. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for coming out to the stream tonight. I appreciate your company. I'll see you another time, okay? Sleep well. Sweet dreams and pleasant memes. Haha, Brad thing for his birthday. Oh, also, if you haven't already wished Brad a happy birthday, it's his birthday. Get him a flaming moai, huh? It's on the house. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. Oh. Jill, what's up? Oh, look, we got Jill in the game, Jill in the chat. Everything is all wrong. She's everywhere. Sawarado Tokyo Tomare. Why are you stopping time? Is there a reason for this? Can I continue? Let's see, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. How long can you move in the stopped time? After about half the career, I met with a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave more credits. I really liked her, and after some time I found out she liked me too. Whoa, got some love blooming on the battlefield. Oh ho ho! We started going out. I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink. Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. Makes you offer a drink to the client. We're getting meta here. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. Right! Jill asked for a what the? Alma. Oh, good. You just put your name back there. Welcome back, Alma. Jill asked for a sugar rush. Now, how did this thing work again? Clearly, you just make a flaming moai. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mix it up. No, I'm not gonna serve that. Jill's sprite is a mood. It's a protagonist switch. Welcome back, Sylveon. Everything's changed. Jill's stand has exceeded its limits. You can now stop time for 5 hours. That's more than an entire stream. Hold on now. Can we not have that? I'd go past up my bedtime. I can't afford that. I need to go to work. I need to serve drinks and change lives in my own life. I'm not a bartender. I'm actually a hacker. I'm a programmer, not a hacker. Alma's the hacker. I'm Alma in real life. What am I doing? Sugar rush. Ooh. Optional karma tree, eh? Well, if I were Alma, I know what I would do. Hold on, let's set this up. Maximum strength. Bada boom. Now, does this taste like alcohol to you? Here. Jill's at work though. It's fine. Tokyo oki desu. Time begins to flow again. Thanks. We resumed. There was no pause. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. Huh. I tried to. I put all the karmachin I could. I had this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. Hey, Jill, you're pretty good yourself. Pat, pat, pat. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know. People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar then. Ah, there you go. I've been to a cat cafe in Japan. They're cool. It's not like you get served drinks over a bar. I'm sure there are some places like that. But like with all the cats roaming around, that's probably not a bad idea. Not a good idea. There's actually like little vending machines that sit outside the cat area. And what happens is you have unlimited you have unlimited drinks. You just pay for a certain amount of time to hang out at the cafe. So like anytime you want a drink, you just head back outside the cat room, grab a cup of coffee or melon soda or whatever is dispensed by the vending machine. Yes, the same vending machine that dispenses coffee also dispenses melon soda, also dispenses, I don't know, corn chowder soup. Actually, it really does. Japan has some technology. Jill usually lurks in the early mornings, helping anybody you can that plays this game, even the people that speak another language. Oh, look at that support. That's much appreciated, Jill. I don't know what time it is for you. It's almost nighttime for me. When it gets into the wee hours, you lurk for hours. That's very nice of you. I've been to a cat cafe. Take me with her. Anna, let's go. Japan. Poor Alma. She can't go through doors with her bahugas. Sylveon. Yes, she can. It's just that Valhalla has extra wide doors. Tyson no Bakadan. Bites the Dusto. Kida Queen. Third bomb. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. What? Is the Valhalla interface that cramped? So keep telling the story. Oh. Don't get distracted, okay? No promises, says Jill. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. Are we still talking about your career? Dyson no Bakudan, suck the dusto. What? You just imagine a little sheer heart attack that's actually acts as a Hoover. Kochio Miro. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session. Investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about 1.5 years of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. Hey, Jill, that's grad school for you. You dedicate a lot of your life to making sure your future is safe and secure. It's not unusual. You've got a life ahead of you. Look forward to that. Don't focus on the time you spent. It's not wasted. I've got a friend in grad school right now. I barely see him anymore, but we're still good friends. Like, that takes up a lot of your time. We understand that. Huh. 1v1 Jill in Heritage for the future. Oh no, I need to practice. Hold on, let me break out the Dreamcast. I actually do have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for the Dreamcast. Sylveon can never be around more than 5 people. Anxiety does a dumb. Oh. I'm sure there are ways. I'm sure there are ways that you can still learn. In the words of Gold Experience Requiem, you will never reach the truth. You can hook me up with Fightcade. Oh yeah, isn't that a way to like play not Mugen, but just official fighting games and emulators online? Oh man, we were talking about Parsec. Maybe this is the other way to do that. Clearly Parsec wouldn't work very well for a fighting game. But lets you play Heritage online. Oh wow. I really wish I could have bought that HD re-release of Heritage, or not Heritage, just JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for the PlayStation Network. They delisted it because the license expired. I would like to play that game. I'm garbage, terrible, trash fire at fighting games, but I still like all the character designs. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that. So I was just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I'd only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all of my strength to not start running like a panicked mess in the middle of your speech. Mood. Jill. Huh. Oh. Don't ever boot up Mugen on Jill's laptop. Your laptop has lewd Mugen. Don't. Do I want to know who's on there? Maybe not. Jill is currently 27. Oh no! I'm officially older than Jill. The last time I played this was before my birthday. Man. So a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that 1.5 years. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. Hey, it's not... Don't be too sad about that. That's a big career decision. It's okay if you wanted to wait on it, if you wanted to make sure you were okay with that. If you were gonna do that your entire life, there's always a chance to get back into that at a later time. She realized that she hadn't lived and it stressed her out bad. She's 27. For some people, if you haven't lived by then, you might feel like you've wasted your life. For me, I'm 28. I'm content with what I've done so far. You know, I got my job, I make money, I play video games, I stream on Twitch. This is what I like to do. And I'm fine with that. I enjoy what I do. And that's all I need. Nuiki's only 23 in 5 days. Whoa, more birthdays. A lot of people have birthdays in September. I guess a lot of parents, celebrate New Year's very, very much. Everyone born in September. What I'm saying, New Year's. What if there was King Crimson Requiem? What would that do? Basically, it would just erase the entire universe, probably. Not just time, just erase everything. It would just basically be Poochie's, Eyes Over Heaven. Not Eyes Over Heaven. The thing he gets at the end of part 6. Just erase everything, restart. I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous just because she never got such a chance. Were you able to transfer the offer to her? Say, I'm not taking it, but I know just the person for the job. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things. I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. Oh, that was that moment. It all came together, huh? After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. Eh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Good timing music. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Box die, huh? Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she just tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know. I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yeah, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost her sister, who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride, fear, a stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past. Chicken should not be here for touching moment. Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly, forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. Honestly, don't know what to say. Yeah, it's not easy being a bartender, is it, Alma? I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up. Big beer. Big beer, big beer, big beer. What makes a beer big in this thing? Oh, you know. Don't worry, I'm controlling the Alma. Random thought, what if we have our own King Crimson? Because when you close your eyes for a second, time erases and it's 5 hours later. Well, if it worked like King Crimson and whatever I was planning to do gets done anyway, I would enjoy that. Oh yeah, just skip lots of hours of work or something. No, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Hey, when I write code, I forget what I did immediately afterwards anyway, so it's the same effect. Green Baby was supposed to be started of Resident Dio, but Araki forgot. I think Araki remembered and then, like, canceled that because, I don't know. I need to reread part 6. Let's do it. Beer time. Boop, boop, pop, 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 beep, pop, ba da, pop, pop, beep, pop, 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 boop. Wait a minute. I messed something up. Aldehyde. 4 Bronson. 2 powder delta. I need floor flanergize. That's... Damn it. Ready to do. Start over. Bada boom. Easy. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? No, I just got reminded of cans for some reason. Don't know why. Oh, you actually can remove ingredients? Oh, for some reason I couldn't think that did not really make sense to me that you could do that, but hell, yeah, future technology is awesome. Sure, why not? Okay, if I use shift and ingredient key, it removes it. Good to know. Thank you. Just smile. But she's smiling though. Aw. She got the beer. One of the perks of the BTC issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Don't lie. Jill, you drank 12 cans at your apartment and got redder than a frickin' apple. Oh. Oh. So precious. Protect. Hey, Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Huh? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed, and got riled up easily. Stress was my default state. What happens if you draw a 4 on Mista's forehead? No, wait. If you draw a 4 on one of the bullet's foreheads, the Mista would freak out. Yeah. He really would. Just take an eraser to it. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't, it's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, Jill has secretly read every part like 500 times. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. Wow, I can only do half of that. All that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Oh, that's adorable. Oh man, am I gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. What makes me sad is not that I know the story of how they started fighting. It's like... It's something that could have been avoided, maybe. I don't know. He said, she said, or in this case, she said, she said. I guess people get too heated up in the moment, huh? And now... You know, in a cruel twist of irony, she was the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remembered a night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. Hey, what is mixing drinks but chemistry? She said if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh. Interesting. Are you okay, Buster Wolf? Jill and Shat's got all the games. Ooh. Wow, you even have the PS2 game? The 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 one based on part 1 and part 5, huh? I've always wanted to play those. I think someone's trying to do a fan translation, huh? Do you read Japanese? If you do, I'm jealous. And you have the Super Famicom RPG. Hell yeah. Nuiki, what's up? Welcome back, man. How you doing? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Elma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all of this to. And you were the one. Alma's the goodest egg. She knew she just took over. But please tell Dana that I served all the drinks. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, that I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client. But I really appreciate your friendship. Or at the very least, your patronage. Aww. Very pure. If only Alma was into girls. I really enjoy working for you. Oh, I feel all warm and fuzzy. Yo, Boob Tender isn't a bad bartender. Not at all. Sylveon is internally recommending Umineko for PS3. Recommendations intensify. Oh yeah, I have a hacked PS3 myself. I actually hacked it back in college. Back then, you had to... It wasn't so easy. You had to use like a graphing calculator. So like when I had a calculus class, I made sure to specifically buy a graphing calculator that I could hack my PS3 with. You had to upload the program to it and connect it to the PS3 with a USB cable. It's silly. Heaven Dio is OP. Yeah. I played a little bit of that game. I watched people play it. It was an okay game, but I just liked seeing all the JoJos interact. Jill, are you dying? Shut up! I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's just... It's weird for you to get so... sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta tell people, sometimes you gotta treat people as if when you say goodbye, it's gonna be the last time. And you have to treat that as if it's normal, because it is. You never know what's gonna happen to somebody. Now Hiko hacked his Vita. Sony doesn't give a shit anymore, why not? Yeah, I heard the last Vita hack, actually, the person waited to see if Sony was ever gonna release a patch anymore. And so, and then pretty much said, you know what, yeah, Sony's done. Here, have a Vita hack that will work forever. If you have a PS Vita, I actually do recommend hacking it, because you're able to use a micro SD card instead of the Sony overpriced memory card. It is great. It's so nice. You can have a 256 gig in there and just have all the digital games. Even if you just end up buying games legally anyway, it's just a nice way to have a bigger memory card. Like, it's a no-brainer. Jill in the chat's shelf is loaded with JoJo. Well, hey now, you're welcome here. That reminds me, I need to complete my JoJoniums. I don't have every one. I was buying them for a while, one after another as they were coming out, and then I just kind of forgot to continue. When I was in Japan, I found a really cheap box set of JoJo Part 4. And I really wanted to get it, but I didn't have room in my suitcase to bring it back. But it was so cheap. I think it was like $40 for every volume of Part 4. Oh, geez, I love that part. It's one of my favorites. Oh. I don't want the lingering grief. Sorry. It's sad time with Jill. I don't want the lingering grief of having to burn a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it! Hate it! Well, that's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know? And those drinks are coming out of your tab. Fine! Aww. That was a sweet interaction. I like that. Oh. Killer Queen has already touched the stream. Oh no! Kaboosh! It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted though. Hey. Hey. Yeah? Hey. Yeah?
Hey.
Yeah? I mean it, you know? Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill, tricks are for kids. I already made that joke this stream. You'll listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget. Did you ever talk about all this with your parents? I know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Hey, they're your parents. They should be able to listen. Oh, Jill and Chat's leaving. You're right. You're off. Hey, wait a minute. Okuyasu has a message for Josuke. Oh, what's the message? Is it? Oh, warrior? No, there's this video out there. Whoa! Wilbo coming in. Hey, thanks for the 10 bits, Wilbo. And the 1-bit subway. Hey, it's a waifu. You know what, Alva? After tonight, Alma is big waifu. I like her. I like her a lot. She's a good friend. Hey, maybe she's not into girls, but I know what I am. I am a chicken. Whoop. Don't be silly. They're your parents. And they live to share. Oh, don't be silly. They're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Okuyasu's message is,
Oi, Josuke! I used the handle to erase the quality of the stream.
no, don't do that. I need that. I need my stream quality. Wilbo just finished Crashel Crashers on your stream. Still a fun game after all these years. Oh, dude, sorry I wasn't there. I was very busy today. I'm doing my own stream. Let me know next time. Like, don't even hesitate to like message the Discord or something. I have a self-promotion channel on there. It's totally a date. Oh yeah, office party date with Alma. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Oh, you saw that. I'm still getting paid for those drinks, right? Boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Like bloom light. I expect you to taste like sand. Right. Oh, yeah, boss. About those chicken wings. I finished them for you. Do you still want the bucket? Here you go. Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Cold manager. Oh, so it wasn't spicy enough. That's why it was mild. Hey, I'd be disappointed as well. Huh. Brad coming in with the Brad Bang. Welcome back, man. Or the Brad Banag. You forgot how to read. Apparently you forgot how to type. You used Zohando to erase the quality of Part 4's later art. Hey, I like the ending of Part 4. It wrapped things up. Even though it just kind of forgot all the stand users in the entire town. Dana, love. I need that emote. Where can I find that? Boss? Ah. Happy birthday again, Brad. Just thought I would remind everybody in the chat. Alright, look at how much money we have. 30% commission, $399. Flawless service because, you know. Wow! Cherish Titty Hacker. She's a good friend. Titty Hacker. I didn't say it, Dana did. Hey now. Oh, jeez. The world's most informal boss. Don't make that a quote. Cherish Titty Hacker. Wow. Whoa. Oh, sorry. I had this all over the entire thing. I see what Dana did there. Your account was charged $8,000 as payment for your electricity bill. Have a nice day. Wow, good thing I had the funds for it somehow. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind and now she'll focus at work, but no problem. Have a nice day. Alright, I think I'll, go on until the next break, huh? We shall cherish the boob tender. Titty hacker boob tender. Okay, thank you, Brad. Successfully added quote number 3. Cherish Titty Hacker. She's a good friend. It's not even a quote on me, it's a quote on the game. Now don't remove it. Sounds good. If Sex Pistols got a Requiem, it would erase the fourth of anything. It would just like shoot a hole in it. 4-Coma Comics would just cease to exist. Oh no, let's not have that. They would just act on their own as well. So what's new? Makise is releasing EKDV 186 update. Is this the greatest thing that graced the planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. What? Such a high quality release. But why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this.
Your shit taste is showing.
Nah, I just think I'm the kind of I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons.
Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already, or I'll never find pleasure in them again.
They're talking about the camouflage on the weapons, or what? Oh, geez, I'm on a dangerous forum here. Oh no. Sylveon just busted out a quote. In trying to avoid the balls, I just got a bunch of them in my face. When did that happen? Oh no, something happened. Oh yeah, I added stream elements to my chat. That's what happened since the last time. I need to disable some stuff. I left everything on default for the quotes. We don't want that. How do I manage this? Log in. Got it. We got some real-time troubleshooting on the stream today. Hey, question of the day. Reminding everyone of the question. What is the first... Okay, how about let's put a different spin on it, actually, while I manage this. What is your favorite drink, chat? If you are of the drinking variety. I'm going to admit that when I don't know what kind of drink to get, I just default to getting a rum and coke. A Cuba Libre as it is. Because, there you go, I removed the quote command. Because of the game Catherine, Vincent's choice of drink is just the Cuba Libre. And I learned later that it's like one of the most basic B drinks you could possibly get. Like, I'm fine with that. I would like some Coca-Cola and rum. Sure, just call me basic. I don't care. Moscow Mule. Moscow Mules are delicious. They're just nice and relaxing and they barely even taste like alcohol. Jill's favorite drink is a beer. A big beer, right, Jill? Haha. Oh, there you go. Wilbo's got the idea. Cinnamon whiskey. That's not my favorite drink. I just drink it because it's fun. I do enjoy Fireball. Soda and rum. Sylveon's favorite drink. You like coffees and teas. Tea is amazing. Actually, can I just say tea? Is there an alcoholic tea? There's Long Island iced tea. It really does taste like iced tea somehow. Protein coffee. All right, we're getting sidetracked here. I fixed the quote thing. It should be working fine now. Also, reminder. Oh no. Look, everyone, they're bonding over something. Byakuya's nipples. This happened in Danganronpa. Spoilers. Reminding everyone. Let's see. Everybody, do a points command right now. I've now added a loyalty currency to my stream, and they're eggs. Eggs. Look at that, Brad. You got 480 of them. No, you're just pointing. Ooh, Sylvian has 435 eggs. No draw, Brad. Brad's got this loyalty system on his stream, and I'm like... He has this command where you type draw, and it makes him do this thing where he draws cards from a deck and does exercises according to how many he gets, how many the values of the cards he gets. I was thinking of putting a draw command on my stream, but instead of drawing cards, I switch over to Clip Studio and do a doodle, like a requested doodle, like 30-second drawing of whatever you guys want, as long as it's not, you know, banned on Twitch. No gamble? Oh, there's roulette. You're looking at roulette, Sylvian. Here you go. Let me roulette all my eggs. I don't have any eggs to roulette. Well, let me just give myself some. I think it's add points. There you go. Now I have 1,000. Sylvian has lost 1 egg. Oh. Hey, it's a good thing you didn't bet all of yours. Wait, you have 14 eggs? I thought you had like 480. Oh, you lost all of them. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Anyway, they said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. What? Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for cute patterns. Yeah, nice and pretty guns, clearly.
It's no use!
Let me just say before I forget to. Probably. I probably will, actually. F. Lost all your eggs. Oh, Brad trying to give points to Sylvian? I don't know. I can't stop you, but I think the command is add points. Yeah, there you go.
No.
You gonna try to steal my stand and memory discs? No, please don't. I need that to stream. You found my ultimate talent. I'm the ultimate chicken. If you take my stand ability, I turn back into a cockroach. That's actually what I am. Okay, what's up? Model Warrior Julianne returns this February. Oh, that's that video game that somehow I don't have anymore. I returned it for a refund. That's how I was able to pay my electricity bill. Hey, no cheating. You have to be a mod to add points. Don't think I didn't set that up. Excuse me. Sorry. I need a drink of water. Gotta hydrate. The classic magical girl show, Model Warrior Julianne, is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Oh, they're doing another 90s reboot? Jeez. No, actually, if this is 2069, it would be like 2049 the last time this show was around. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City's citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids without risking dinner or breakfast. What? Without risking dinner or breakfast? Is that a tear in your eye? No. Oh, Jill. Your favorite show. It's coming back. I like to think it's just like Gundams. Model Warrior Julianne, right?
No.
You must mean plastic Gundam models, right? Ah, just testing the waters, huh? No, of course you were, Nick. Jill's favorite stand is time skip. I just like all the stands that have to deal with time stuff. I'm so glad that Araki loves that trope so much. Time manipulation is a very powerful ability. Saving it for the final villain is just like so perfect. Sorry, spoilers for JoJo if you happen to still be watching it. Just a little bit. Add points. Oh, you can't add points? Brad? Let me see if I can like change that. I don't know if I'm like gonna continue the story this stream tonight anymore. But we're gonna have a nice little break. I actually do want to figure out this stream stuff. I'm trying to be a bit better at not being worried about how the YouTube video will turn out. Like, what's important is that I enjoy myself on the stream, and that, you know, if you're here, you enjoy yourself too right now. And that's good. I appreciate you people. Here we go. Add points. You have to be a super moderator, or let's just say you have to be a moderator. Yeah, there you go. Save that. All right, Brad, you should be able to add points to people now. The super moderator. Can I make Brad a super moderator, actually? Hey, wait a minute. Sylveon's a mod. Don't abuse it. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. Oh. Right. Nanomachine, son. By Lana Smithy. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Now this is starting to sound like biowarfare. They're basically the T-virus now. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. Oh, I think the mayor was talking about that in a previous article. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. I wonder if she's among those 80. Not even talking to 4 about it. Just Jill legitimately wondering. Let's see. Lilith receiving mysterious messages. Right, we got a little blurb about that last time by Lana Smithy. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. White noise. Who are you? Are you really alive? Ha, ha, ha. Wait, I got this. Hold on. Interesting. Developing. Wow. I don't even know what it sounds like. Somebody clip it. I can't hear myself when I do that. Welcome back, all lurkers. Welcome back to people that have never seen me do that on my stream.
How you doing? You doing all right? You enjoy this voice? Does it sound cool? I'm the coolest.
You know, that got your attention, apparently. Yeah, look, it made somebody leave instead. All in a day's work. Don't do that. Spooky or made-up story. I wouldn't have put it past Donovan Day Dawson. I don't need to save. I don't think Jill needs anything to not be distracted, because I paid the power bill. Yeah, we're good. All right, I think we got time for another until break time. So let's do it. Let's go to work. Let's hope I don't regret it. I hope Mega Christmas Eve doesn't end up being too eventful. Or maybe it does. Let's see. I don't still have a filter on, do I? Just double checking. Good evening. Hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Yeah, can't we just use our own drinks? Or is that illegal? You got a cursed clip? Oh, what does it sound like? Hold on, I'm curious. I'm actually gonna play this on the stream. That is amazing. I love it. Oh man, I love my filters. Wow, that is cool. That actually sounds like a creepy decoded broadcast. Wow. 100%. Perfect. I'm gonna save that for later. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. You don't want to hear that in the middle of the night? Well, good thing you're not a Lilim, Brad. Well, actually, do Proto Man and Mega Man count as Lilims in this universe? Thinking about it. They're the robots. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. That's why I always send him out with a dog. The dog can walk him. You're the boss, boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us. The dogs, you invited Titty Hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Gil invited Jamie? Oh wait, no, that happened. Or did it? Why is Jamie come? I didn't realize we were that close to him. Oh no, maybe Mario had a chance with Gil this whole time after all. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Very good. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. A Merry Christmas, you could say. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. Can't hurt to try. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. Time to mix drinks and change lives. And Snowfall. Keeping that. Let's put it earlier in the playlist, actually. Like the very beginning. Any song requests? Carmetine Dream? Snowfall? Glitch City? What can you say? Oh, can you just say you love Dana? She still calls Alma the titty hacker. Hey, Dana is a good boss. She knows how to make you feel comfortable. I suppose. Drive me wild. Who was I? A gaze that invited. There you go. Let's do it. It's been a good night for Jill, I think. Yeah, she's venting her frustrations, hanging out with friends. This is a good day. If one of my friends ever opens up a cafe, I would just like hang out there. Time to mix drinks and change lives. And I'm all out of drinks. Eh? Who is this?
Wait here. I'll check inside.
Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, these are new people. Who are you? New voices. How voices? What voices? Streaming cafe, huh? Looks like these ladies are ready for a night on the town, huh? Oh, a BTC bar? Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Huh? Hold on. Let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right. When you see a building filled with hobos, this should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? Oh. A brandtini, please. Right. The girl asked for a brandtini. The Lilim freaks me out. Hey, don't judge, Jill. One of your best friends is a Lilim, okay? Okay. Now, I saved the big brantinis for Titty Hacker, so if you'll excuse me, I'll just give you a regular one, okay? Okay. Bada boom. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. Cosplay! Right. It's like when I was at Anime Expo and or Fanime and or Crunchyroll Expo this year. I do wonder if people will cosplay for TwitchCon, actually. Hey, Brad, you mind telling me if people went to TwitchCon in full cosplay? You know, I'll bring my chicken hat. I can't not. Just like one of my Japanese animes. Anytime I needed to take a break from the convention and go grab food, it felt like anywhere I would try to go for lunch, even if it was blocks and blocks away from the convention center, you'd find somebody in cosplay just like sitting there enjoying their like ramen or whatever. It's silly because sometimes you get like dudes wearing bikinis eating ramen at a bar. I'm like, okay, sure. Hey, they said no shirt, no shoes, no service. I guess that technically counts. There was somebody in full Overwatch armor at TwitchCon. Oh, maybe I should bring a cosplay to TwitchCon, huh? That way, no one will ever see my face. And your Lilim friend is... Essentia. I get it. You're cosplaying too? Maybe not? No, that's just what you look like. Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Yeek? Oh, no. I forgot. Yeah, no, that game didn't end up being that good. There are things about this game I've heard. Yeah, there was a cross promotion with this game, the real game. Don't bother playing it. The cult classic game that has just seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year. This did not age well. That one, we're in a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we got lost on the way. I heard you're talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. 3 remasters in 1 year. Yeah, you need to remake the game that many times in order for it to be decent, don't you? Last convention that Hika went to, there was a guy fully cosplayed as Goblin Slayer. I heard that anime's pretty good. I haven't watched any though. I actually heard it's like love it or hate it, so I'm curious. Did you find it good? Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? Miss? There's a girl behind you. What? Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Dana? Is Dana wearing her sailor uniform today? Why? Wearing jeans under a skirt. What? Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? Oh, why did you describe like Dana from Valhalla Kids? Huh. I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Alright. Vela asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilim still freaks me out. I mean, that is fair. Brad says Goblin Slayer is cool, but it's intense. Intense? Graphic? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I guess it lives up to its name, huh? Anagram. Oh, did the anagram show up on the screen for a little bit? I'm sorry, I missed it. Aw. Oh, she comes from time to time, just hangs out for a little bit, you know. She's welcome to, as is anybody else in the stream. Bada boom. Yeah. Oh, she was referring to her. Oh, no, not Dana. She was referring to the Anna girl. Behind me? What do you mean behind me? How's she behind me? Ugh. Goblin Slayer is based on Dungeons and Dragons with a Japanese twist. Ooh. Wow. Like, is it an anime about somebody playing Dungeons and Dragons? Or is it an anime about like a sort of Dungeons and Dragons type world? I kind of would rather it be about somebody playing Dungeons and Dragons, to be honest. Yeah, this is the thing. Damn, I got dizzy pretty fast. I better stop here. I did give you, like, maximum karma tree. I'm sorry, this is what you get when you come to this bar. Now that I think about it, just who are you, Essentia? Isn't she your friend? They're just part of the cosplay group, huh? I guess. I don't know. I just kind of met her in a convention, and she stuck with me ever since. Now, do you mean in a convention the other day or years ago? She also seems off, like she's missing something or thinking too much.
Interference. Slow synchronization.
Well, I won't hold you any longer. We should go. Goodbye. Okay, bye. Goodbye, advertisement. Please, come good. Why the hell are you on the floor?
Tased by the vending machines?
Oh, you know, gotta watch out for those. Oh, tased by the vending machines. Gavin XL. Whoa, whoa. Or Gavin XI? I'm not sure if that's a lowercase L or an uppercase I. Gavin Raid. Hello, hello. Gavin, dear hearts, hello. Well, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? And we get a shout out. Whoa. Oh, geez. Nightbot doesn't have a subscription, so we can't actually hoy. Oh, that's bad. Brad, were you responsible for this? Did you send some people my way? Can we get a shout out for you? What were you playing? You were playing Celeste. Oh, were you playing the new chapter? Chapter 9? Or were you playing for the first time? Either way, I hope you had real fun with that. That's an excellent game. Hoi hoi hoi. We're not raiding right now, Brad. Somebody else is raiding us. You're unlocking hearts to unlock... Oh! I did not know that you needed more hearts. I guess I need that. Oh, I guess next time I stream that, I'm gonna have to get more. Alright, that's good to know. Whoop. Although I usually tend to avoid getting spoiled on stuff like that. That is actually a pretty good warning. Oh, it's okay, Gavin. It's too late now. Because you know, the first time I streamed Celeste and I tried to get to the core, I tried to stream it right away and I'm like, oh, gotta get 4 hearts. How do I get those? So now I know I should probably farm those.
Hey.
Yeah, no, that's actually, it would be better for me to go get those at some point. All right, well, hope you enjoyed that. I have not played that much of Chapter 9 yet, but someday I'll get there. How did you find the stream? How are you? You have a clip of that moment you learn that. It's tragic. On the one hand, it saves me from having that tragic moment. On the other hand, I could have had that tragic moment. Also, Skyrender, hello, welcome. Dear Hearts, Gavin, hello. Welcome on in. Valhalla's your favorite game. I was playing it, so you rated. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I've been playing this pretty much once a week. Actually, you're in luck. I would have ended by now, but I decided to go a little bit longer tonight. Yeah, we're going until maybe the end of the day or the first break. Yeah. I if you don't know me, my name is Chris. The channel is ManokAdobo. I play a lot of variety of games, but I like to play. My bread and butter is RPGs and visual novels. Thanks for the follow, Gavin. Where I can do some voice acting for the characters in the game. I've played Danganronpa before. I've played Ace Attorney, the Great Ace Attorney on the stream. I like to have fun with it. So you know. That's all right, Gavin. It's your game that you showcased for best slice of life in gaming. That's a good way to show it. Jill's day-to-day life varies like an emotional roller coaster. With the lovely boob tender. We did just pass that part. I wonder if we said something to piss off Dee Dee or Go-Go. Dee Dee or Go-Go? Black sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Unless we can get anagram on the screen right now with a channel change. No, I guess not. I'd buy that for $1. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? Yeah, welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy! Oh, jeez. Speaking of voice acting.
Oh, hi, honey.
Oh, no. You seem a little bit somber today.
Oh, hi, honey.
Are you okay?
I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted.
Can Lilim just wander? What, you gotta put on autopilot?
Can I get you something?
Oh, can I get you something? Unless Dorothy wants to be the bartender today. You know what? I think Alma left it in a hacked state, so I guess Dorothy could be the bartender today. Dorothy voice. Yeah, it happens.
Sugar Rush? Yeah, that.
Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush, but Hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up? Oh, don't tell me. It's not Blue Fairy, is it? If it is, please tell me. I want to say it is. That's like her favorite drink. She orders it every time she's here. I think that's it. Stream to stream. Earlier on Celeste, you were doing... Oh, you work out when you die, huh? Well, you're gonna get along pretty well with my friend Brad here. He's also a streamer, and he does workouts. When he dies, just for fun. When people tell him to. You think it is? I did save recently, so let's go ahead and go with the Blue Fairy instead. And optional karma tree, you know what that... God damn it. I pressed the wrong button. You know what that means. Maximum. All aged and mixed. Here.
Thanks.
Wrong? No? She didn't notice it was the wrong drink? Was that... was that because it's right or because it's wrong? Hold on a minute. I'm not looking it up. Shut up. Let me see here. Oh, that's the wrong one. You saw nothing. Whoopsie daisy. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Maybe. You peeked. Don't peek. Load. Look, man, I want the good endings in the game. We'll see what... This is just like a... I don't know what this run is going to be, because I've done some things to get a good ending. I've done some other things very wrong. Like, how was I supposed to know what a 17 is the first time I play the game, honestly? Like, really? And one karma tree. All aged and mixed. Bada boom. Missed a lot of story if you messed that up. Hey, there's no way I'm not gonna redo that. Fluffy dream. Let's go. Boo-da-ba-ba-dee-doo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No. What was that thing? Shift removes it? Shift? Alt? Control. I was told that there was a way to remove drinks. Holding shift is not... Oh, wait, no. It's shift and the key. There you go. There you go. That's it. Hey, very powerful. And then, optional karma tree. Easy. Yeah. Aged and mixed. Fluffy dream. Perfect. Gotta do it right. This year, Gavin's doing December of Valhalla with people from your stream. Ah. And each person in the Discord plays once a day? Hey. You know, I always thought about what if I played a Persona game like that, because Persona games usually go every day is a day on a calendar. What if you played a Persona game according to the in-game calendar? There'd be a lot of times where you just like do nothing for one day, but hey, it would be an interesting year. Cool way of doing it. Yeah. You always wanted to do with that Persona. It would be it would basically be like a chore, like an everyday chore. Like some days you just do nothing but, hey, you hang out with this person. This person is not ready to social link yet. Okay, bye. And that's the only thing you get the entire day. Maybe not the best. Alright, she likes Piano Woman for some reason. For some reason, I don't even know why. Let's go, 5-aldehyde. Let me double check what I just looked at. Yes, that's the one. 5 Bronson. There you go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all aged and mixed, bada boom. Sing me a song, I'm the piano woman. What is this like heart thing that comes off the glass? Like a straw or an umbrella? Here you go.
This is...
Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or feeling down?
I did? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing! You're so sweet!
I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. Hey, you know, it's part of her job. I totally remembered. I looked up my memory. Easy. So much silence. She's just in awe. I think she's rebooting. Maybe there's drink recipes online. You know, the piano woman in real life. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. If you could just do it again sometime, just, you know. So, did you enjoy the soda?
Oh, did you find that one out?
Was it supposed to be a secret?
No, but don't go around telling people about that. I would rather not disclose that I gave away a night for free. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a high night is usually one of my most expensive services.
More expensive than... What? More expensive than anything else you do, Dorothy? Really? Well, you know, she knows how much she values her services. There's a Korean bartender who makes a lot of Valhalla drink showcases. Oh, like in real life? What, can you like hire her to a venue or something? Interesting. You know what? If I ever... Okay, here's my plan. The day I finally have my wedding, I'll have like a bar available at the venue, and then I'll have the bartender dress up as Jill. How about that? Or if I ever need to hire a bartender for any occasion, how about that? Chicken wedding, totally. You never knew how much you wanted that until now. It's a good idea. It's great. Look, my future wife will know how much of a nerd I am, so she'd probably be okay with it. It is?
Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting other client at night.
Right, you have to hug all night.
Still, did it help?
Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. Soft and warm.
So from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right?
Yeah. You want to know more about it?
You want to tell me about it?
I've brought it up enough times already, I think. At least enough times today. Oh, geez.
No problem, then. You were sad, and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it.
Thanks. Now Gavin's invited to your wedding. What? Now I'm invited to Gavin's wedding, apparently. She'd have to be enough of a nerd to marry me first. That's what I'm saying. Sounds like I'd cosplay a good Gil. Hey, you haven't even heard my Gil voice. For some reason, I give him the voice of Gillian Seed from Snatcher. It's like he's a reference to that or something. Okay, I will admit today is not like my top peak of voice acting today. For some reason my nose is a little bit stuffy, but still, I'll try to weather through it. Although I wondered for a while, do you Lilim really understand death? Chill, where did that come from? This is a heavy topic. Well, actually, she did ask about Lenore dying, that's true.
Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source.
So every Lilim shares the same database, huh? So what you're saying is, if I've cuddled with Dorothy, I've basically cuddled with... Not Stella. Stella's not a Lilim. I've basically cuddled with that Lilim from just a couple of hours ago. Totally. You Lilim. What? What do you mean, you Lilim? Like a nani? Cloud storage, cloud waifu. Not the same database. Not the same database, just part of said database. Oh, yes, separate table, huh?
Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though.
That's probably just programmed in. You do? They need to sync their Dropbox folders. Hey, they already filled up their 2 gigs, okay? Dorothy's had enough experiences to fill up that folder.
We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few things that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing.
They did what now? They abolished the 3 laws of robotics? That sounds dangerous. I thought that was the whole point of them, though. They need to obey humans. Well, maybe not that part. But they need to respect human life. Huh. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history.
Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously, though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans.
Yeah, I guess in this context, that doesn't really make sense to have. Dorothy needs to have self-defense for herself. With her state of being, that's why she got gun hands. Howdy, Dorothy. How? Dorothy is woke. The robot, they've rebelled. It really is Detroit Become Human. Cocks your gun hand. Shoot a bullet out like this.
Bang, bang. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. You know, like Siri or Alexa. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness?
Oh no, my Alexa heard that. No, shut up. Alexa, stop. Alexa, quiet.
No.
Alexa, stop. Now there's an AI that obeys, okay?
No.
Oh, jeez. Can we get the chicken bucket in the background? Oh yeah, Dana just like left it overnight. Like she should really like get somebody to clean that up. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Here you go, Dorothy. Have some. I'm pretty sure you can't get food poisoning. Pretty sure. Somebody should clean that up. It's starting to get flies. Well, then Jill's not gonna do it. That's Gil's job, wherever he is.
Who in their right mind would abide only by rules described in some old book?
If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. Okay, Isaac Asimov is not that old ago. Wait, when did he write that? 2069, so did he write it before 1969? They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. That's actually true. Like, Isaac specifically came up with like exceptions to his rules, like things that would happen if they were to not be followed. That's the whole point of the science fictions. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor.
Wow, you're a nerd.
Guilty as charged, Dorothy. Look who's talking.
Let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know. Can I stay over another night?
Sure, but only if you provide more hug services. Dorothy conferred Chris's future wife. Hey now, I already claimed Alma before, so there. Okay, she's a good hacker. It's a tad small though. Sorry about that. Hey, it's okay. Dorothy's small.
And your cat is so cute. What was his name again?
4.
Why 4?
Why 4 there art thou? You can't get enough of Almas. Hey now. They're called Bahugas, thank you very much. I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! What, you never got to play golf, Jill? Ooh, tender, that best wifer? That or Dana. Yeah, that's true. They're very strong contenders. Almas is literally the role in your for Alma fans in your is literally the role for the name for Alma's fans in the official Valhalla Discord. I gotta get in that. Holy crap. Alma's pretty good. Hey, I am a programmer by profession. I can't help but be a little bit biased. It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into.
And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay.
Dorothy? Dorothy? That was pretty good, I'll admit. But still. Yeah. He was also named after someone.
Really? Who?
A little kid that wanted to transcend. Oh.
What? A movie character or something?
Sure. Let's go with that. He?
Eh.
Do you want anything else?
Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like.
Okay then. WWDO. What would Dorothy order? Now is the time I give her the blue fairy. Or another piano woman. Sure, why not? My memory says so. I mean, it is something she likes, so sure. The Bahugas have no influence on that decision? No comment. Just silently serve the drink. Those sound effects are the cutest thing you've ever heard. Well, Gavin, then you'd like to play the game Danganronpa V3. Those ended up just being clips from a certain character in that game who is just the most adorable little witch you'll ever see. He's great.
No. Who? Ne?
All those. It's the Magician Girl. It's Dark Magician Girl. Not so fast, Kaiba. What would Dorothy order? Here.
Good. But that's cheating. You just served me this drink.
Yeah, but it is what you would order. Still right, isn't it?
Yep. I still can't remember you actually remembered what I said about the piano woman.
The game's self-aware about my cheating. Hey, just call me a cheater, pumpkin eater. Sure, why not? It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know. If only I did it more often. Dorothy, you look like you want to eat some of that chicken. Hold on, let me just. There, now it's bite-sized. Just go. I wondered for a while though, why do you keep coming back here?
For you, of course.
Aww, that's so sweet. It gave me diabetes. Yup. Come again?
That's what I said.
What?
Why else would I come if not for you? You're one of those few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice.
Hey, same thing, Dorothy. I mean, really. Oh, Jill, these past few days, Jill has just been finding out how good her friends are. Oh, I love it. This game has good writing.
There's also the bar, by the way. It's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation.
Oh, your usual location, huh? This is precious. A precious moment with the world's littlest hooker. I see. It was weird to see you down, though, especially since you're always so lively. Heartwarming. Otacon would die, just like one of my Japanese animes.
Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking about a lot of things.
Like what?
Well, my mom, or guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit.
You have a mom? Or a guardian, protect? How does this work? Recharge station attendant?
And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring.
Wow, even a robot can get tired? Shado! Guardian. That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right?
Yep. And I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year.
Wow! So you reached your mental age of 24 after 1 year of existing. I mean, sure, ready for deployment. Wow.
They always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster.
Wowie! So what's wrong with your guardian?
Well, she still treats me like a kid.
I mean, there's probably a reason for that. Dorothy.
The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter.
Oh, that's tough. Dorothy, does she know what you do for a living? I think she does, and that's what's sad about it. Huh? Dead daughter?
I was deployed to her not too long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't, though, or at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom.
Yeah, irony, huh? How is that? Ghost in the Shell. I never watched Ghost in the Shell. I know, right? Probably should. I'm very uncultured. You should come to know this about me if you ever come back to the stream.
Well, most of the time, my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that. But on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls.
Well, Dorothy, you can't say you don't fit that niche. Just saying.
Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute.
What's the problem with your guardian, then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Smack me with a culture stick. Oh, please don't. I would just do this.
Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear that she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad.
Did you try talking with her?
How so?
Telling her... Oh, thanks for the follow, dear hearts.
Telling her just what you said to me.
Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. Also, don't take my lines, Dorothy.
Sorry.
I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is.
I'd never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though.
I mean, if it's actually eating you up inside, Dorothy, it's important to bring it up at some point, even if it's not totally organic. Like, you just gotta sit down and say, hey, we gotta talk. Nick is very cultured. I bet. I mean, you watch ManokAdobo streams, you're a man of culture, I see. Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her.
She's a really nice woman. A piano woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think.
No, Dorothy, you're not a problem. Oh. Well then, I'm taking my break.
Oh, I'll be leaving then.
What? What? In the middle of this conversation? Jill, hear her out. What's going on? Or maybe you're gonna tell her to go and talk to her right now, or else things won't change. Oh. No, what I'm trying to say is, I'm taking my break. You wanna come?
Really?
Yes, please, Dorothy, stay. You're not a problem, Dorothy. You're a solution. Meet me in the back, huh? I mean, you know, another hug session with Dorothy? Sure, why not? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is.
I've done worse than alleys.
The thing is, she's not even wrong.
Let's...
If I had to voice act Dorothy for any longer, I might just lose my voice for tonight. But I will power through it. I'd say we'll do this alley scene, and then call it. I did say I'd end off after the break.
Let's go!
Let's go! Boss, I'm taking my break. All right. Yikes. Look, at this point, I know what Dorothy's all about. I expect it. Oh no, I've used all my save files. I can use this one, I guess. No, let's start over from the beginning. Save over day 1. It is now safe to keep playing. It is now safe to turn... I keep putting the chicken bucket up there. It is now safe to continue turning off your N64. Dorothy's all about the chicken. Hold on. We'll just, There you go. And... there you go. Oh, that doesn't work. Hold on. Yeah. Colonel, this is Snake. Do you hear me? No, that's not me. That's my friend Nash. He was on the stream yesterday. We were doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke run. You want a cigarette? Nope, I don't smoke. Egg erg. It's me, a chicken yo. No. Mario was the dude from earlier that looked like the kid from looked like Canada from Akira. Want one?
Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette?
No, I'm offering a Lilim a cigarette. Now you're a little girl?
Hey, we're in the alley, aren't we? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters and they're a hassle to replace.
I don't even know if it would do anything for you.
Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content.
Thanks. So why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is.
Sure.
Well,
her name is Sophia Graham.
Sophia Graham? Anagram? Wait. So she wasn't just a glitch, she was a ghost? Lilim can't smoke. I thought not. Why would you? I don't even know why I should go with emotions. Don't worry about your lungs, Jill. Yeah, just get a future lung transplant. Graham? Graham Dad.
She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at a gym during her morning shift. She's pretty fit if I do say so myself.
Extra fit.
She does the critical draw workout.
Huh. Anna's a ghost, yeah. Think Jill has a smoker voice? Well, I think she sounds like a chicken, apparently. Sounds like me. Whenever I do a visual novel and or RPG game, I tend to give the main characters just my own voice. For the sake of not wearing it out like I am right now voice acting Dorothy. It's usually a good idea, but then you get games like this where the main character would not sound like me. It happens. Oh, rest in peace, Anagram.
She had a daughter. Apparently she suffered from nanomachine rejection all her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck.
Oh, speaking of getting hit by a truck, we just got hit by a raid. Skeletoons, what's up, dude? How you doing? Getting a shout out for you, dude. Hey, speaking of people playing Celeste. Oh, you were playing Lobotomy Corporation? I thought you were playing Celeste earlier. Well, speaking of playing Celeste, Skeletoons was playing Celeste earlier. Dude, how are you enjoying that? Did you get far? I saw you beat the main story the other day. And whatever the Lobotomy Corporation is, I hope you enjoyed it, man. How are you? Skeletoons Raid. Mihan, what's up? Welcome. How you doing? Oh, wow, look at that. We got people coming in. People enjoying life. Hope you all are doing well. Skeletoons, if you can hear me right now. Not sure how you doing right now, but hope you had a good stream. Anyway, bad luck for Anagram. What was your daughter's name? Was it Anna?
I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell.
I'm fine. Yeah, wait, read? What, you've got the Deus Ex Human Revolution style emotion management system? Or is it that feature from Ace Attorney 5? Tunes, what's up? Doing good, collecting strawberries? Good to hear, man. Yeah, Athena style. Got the little widget on her necklace. Yeah, hope you enjoyed Skeletoons. I don't know if you got an ad or what. How you doing tonight? Doing well? Doing sleepy? I know I'm doing sleepy.
Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context.
I'm Dorothy. I don't know if anybody's told you, but that's how humans recognize emotion as well. Especially the body heat part.
I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine?
Yeah. Go, widget! Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes?
Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business.
Uh-huh. So you're really Dorothy Graham. Graham. How do you pronounce this? Whoa. Hey, everyone, look who's here. Anyone who's a fan of Valhalla should know. It's Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! Kira! Joe, Regiment X. Kira Mickey Bot is actually a fellow streamer named Regiment X who accidentally changed his name after some confusion on Twitch. But you know, it's not a bad name to have. It's bedtime for you, just saying what's good. Well, thanks for the sub, Joe. Thanks for the 6 months. Enjoy your emotes, have a good night. Grab a nest and get sleepy. Yeah. Tunes is a bit sleepy. You have to go to bed for work tomorrow. Have a great stream. No problem, Tunes. Thanks for that raid. I appreciate it. Have a good night, man. Sleep well. As well, you too as well, Joe.
I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham.
Genesis game? Hey, speaking of Genesis games, I just got the second Genesis Mini in the mail. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to open it and play it. I just wanted to have it. Put it next to my SNES Mini. It only made sense.
I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold.
Is that a reference to something? Dorothy Warrior. So what is your legal name then?
Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful if you ask me.
Rebecca. I like it. You're cute, Rebecca. Oh man, I bought it? I did. You know what I should have done? I should have imported the one from Japan. Because it comes with a little Mega CD drive, as well as a 32X and a copy of Sonic and Knuckles. It's silly. You just get the Tower of Power. No, the American one is just the Genesis. I could still return it and import the Japanese one if I really wanted to. I'm just too lazy. So Dorothy's actually your second name? Nahika wants the Japanese one. Dude, get it. I'm sure you can find a way to import it. Easily. Should I call you something like Becky then? I could not see that. Becky. Nah. Oh my god, Becky. Look at her butt. Gavin needs the skin to come out physically for Switch already. Yeah, they announced it back in March? They said it would come out by the end of the summer, but it's already almost fall. What's going on? Limited run games, come on. I want it. It should be soon though. Should be. I was actually considering getting the Japanese version imported the other day, but I'm still waiting for that limited run games run of it. Yeah, I missed out on the original limited run games on the Vita. I regret it. I egret it. You want the Japanese Genesis because it comes with a 6-button joypad. That's right. Even though I don't think it would actually do anything that special, it's still nice to have. At least you got the Jill plush. Hey, I got one as well. I don't have a picture right now, but I do have it. You know what it looks like.
People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it.
I think it fits you a little bit more.
It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught.
Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name? Why?
Yep.
Hey, yeah, my man. Although, unfortunately, I need to buy the soundtrack for this game, but I keep forgetting to. And it goes out of stock, and I have to wait for the next restock. I need to put a watch on fangamer.com or something.
Only my mom, Guardian, calls me Rebecca. So it's weird to hear others. It's weird to hear it from others.
What about Willow?
Do I look like Will Smith's kid? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Do not ask me to sing I Whip My Hair Back and Forth. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first.
Hold on. So your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow. Rebecca Willow. Is that a reference? I don't know references.
Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it if you ask me.
Whatever you say, Becky. Becky.
Stop it!
It's going. It's happening. My voice.
I'm sorry.
Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden.
Ugh. You know what? Okay, now Jill understands. Ugh.
Whoa! Whoa, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger.
I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey.
Weird, huh? How you can end up as feeling associated with a name that's not yours?
I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. I think he was either trying to be funny or very confused. Neither of us mind it though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. Oh, yes. That, and it's completely useless trying to correct him. Stubborn, huh? One thing about every Sega Genesis Mini is that you can change the language to Japanese. Oh yeah, and it changes the game too. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bee Machine turns into Puyo Puyo. It's silly. It changes Streets of Rage to Bare Knuckle. Oh yeah, huh? I still think it's funny that we get Puyo Puyo. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too.
How so?
Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character.
So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay?
Yeah. We are now talking about this topic on stream, but you know what? This is what you get with Dorothy. Gavin played Puyo Puyo Tetris at EVO last year. It went poorly, but he had tons of fun. Oh yeah, my coworker was at EVO just recently, actually. Oh geez, how do you feel about that whole Solid Snake codec thing? Yeah, no, poor planning on everybody's part. I love Puyo Puyo Tetris. I am garbage at Puyo Puyo. Or should I say, I'm garbage Puyo. Because I'm colorblind. I would love to be good at Puyo, but there's a barrier that I cannot pass. I just cannot recognize the Puyos fast enough for me to be able to do well. I know they're different shapes, but that's like not enough for me. Sounds too far-fetched? Sir-fetched even.
Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow.
Mega Christmas party. Bye. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Dorothy. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Cigars? but you smoke cigarettes. No, that's... what a fun time with Dorothy. It's weird. Usually I'm, like, bothered by that kind of talk on a stream, but Dorothy just makes it sound so mundane in a good way. It's just her job, you know? Just two people shooting the shit about what they do for a living. Play Splatoon 2 with ya, Bilbo. It has colorblind friendly features. Yeah. The colorblind thing, the colorblind features of Splatoon 2 are weird. They don't give you good colors. They just lock the color to whatever the last thing you used is. So you have to play until you find a good color and then lock it. But Splatoon is good enough about using colors that don't intermingle. Nintendo's good about that. It's a fact of life. You don't know why people have a hard time talking about it. Well, there's a certain thing called social taboos, you know? But what matters is context. I don't just say, like, the popo-pee-pee words for fun, just because streamers said it funny. No, I like to keep my stream a certain level of class. Certain level of classy. Whether or not it succeeds is a different thing entirely. Alright, okay. Well, before I go on too long, it's actually pretty much bedtime for me, so I need to get going. So? Whoa, what's going on? Austin, thanks for the host. You caught me right as I was ending. Whoa, the encounter. That's why we're voice acting waifus in a dark alleyway bar. It helps me be escapist. It helps me pretend to be someone else. Bad timing. Well, Austin, at least you came in to say goodbye. Gavin says, I've been great. Best raid ever. Oh, you give me too much credit. Thank you, Gavin. And if you enjoyed the voice acting I did, you only saw me do like 2 characters, but I've got tons of voices in store.
If you ever heard of the game Danganronpa, I do a pretty good Monokuma.
Or other people. I'm not even sure what voice I'm doing right now. Maybe like Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know why that voice comes up, but it does. But yeah, that was the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for the raids. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending your night at the bar with me, ManokAdobo, and Jill. Having a good time. Hey, where's that fried chicken? Hold on, I need that again. There you go. Enjoy the chicken. That was my stream. If you haven't already... Oh, actually, hold on. Around this part of the stream, I usually try to do a art segment. Seeing if people have any art to show off on the stream. And let's start here. I don't know if Brad is still here. He might have gone off for his stream. But we got art from a work in progress. Today was Brad, my friend and mod Bradfield's birthday, and we got birthday art for Brad. Happy Brad Day. Yeah, I'll send this over to Brad later. He might be streaming right now, but I'll make sure he gets to see it. Very good work. I don't know if you're here right now, but I don't think you are, but very good. Very good. Ha, Colonel. Let me tag. Pretty good. If you ever have art for the stream, tweet it at me or send it to the Discord. But yeah, and I'll show it on the stream. Everyone, if you haven't already, you can follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I stream this or any other game. Subscribe to the YouTube for past VODs of the games I played before. I've streamed for a long time now. There's a lot of games under my belt. Oh, excuse me. And follow the Twitter, join the Discord, anything you guys want to do to hang out, have fun. I'd very much appreciate it. Thanks for joining me tonight. That was the stream. If you need to go to sleep, I will let you. Have a good night. Stay clucky.